Wow, that was amazing.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Agree.
So
that was amazing.
we are here, 2017 World's Gold Squadron podcast. All the podcasts live here at the Radisson. How are we doing today?
Pretty good.
I'm so tired.
Are we live? Is this live?
If you made day 2 today, raise your hand.
Wait, I made day 2.
You did not make day 2 today.
You too bad yet. Travis, give me that water.
If you played today and didn't make day 2, raise your hand. Yeah, get fucking wrecked. If you got 100-0 today,
Tyler.
raise your hand. Yes.
Crap.
I am the only Krayt to not be 100-0.
So
Tyler, how are you bad at everything?
It's a natural talent.
This is what you get for playing Dangerous.
Already a train wreck. I'm so proud of you guys.
yeah,
We're all talking.
we'll make sure we get the crates out of here pretty quickly.
Joe, you gotta speak up. We don't have the ears.
I have a microphone.
Should I tell everyone else to be quiet? I can do that.
Look at the camera. There's people.
Look at the camera.
Why are people?
Camera.
Welcome
Look
the
at the camera.
internet.
I'm
All right,
the
hey, shut up, nerds.
All right.
So, right now,
Go for it.
I'm the captain now.
You're the captain now? All right,
Everyone's
go
like
for it.
this.
This is the Loop and Chewy World Championship trophy. There's the top of it. We haven't figured out how to attach this shit yet.
But
Duct
we're
tape.
working on it.
But this is more important than Worlds. Here's the promo card. You can't see it because that camera's a mile away.
As D said, ancient blood
Fuck it,
sport
it's
of
fine.
Loop and Chewy.
Wait, is this? Can I say that?
What?
Is that my one F-bomb
say
before we're
fuck it,
not
it's fine?
PG-13
Oh, yeah,
anymore?
no, we're not explicit, so.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, so don't do that.
No,
Yeah.
no, watch this. Here, give me this Loop and Chewy promo. Watch, see? Whoa! It's too bright. I can't see it.
All right. Anyways,
Actively making.
so yes. So anyways,
It's too
Tyler,
bright.
sit down. So that's happening. Number 2, I don't have them on me because I'm bad at this. We officially have released our Mynocks bounty cards because they're the first podcast that got bountied. So anybody that knocks Ryan Farmer, knocks him a game at a store champ, so just beat him. You don't have to underdog him. Just beat him in a store championship. We will send you a D-Yoon Whisper, a Ryan Farmer Talonbane, and a Dallas Parker Howl Runner. It's the art is just them getting 100-0 looking sad.
Also,
Awesome.
I think, do we have to cancel our template bounties?
No, nobody got bounty today, so we're good for a
So
while.
one person got bounty today.
Wrecked.
All right, so.
I'm gonna be so hungover tomorrow. I'm probably gonna give a bounty.
Yes. I hope you get bountied like 5 times.
sorry.
Is Ben the only one of us that hasn't got bountied yet?
Yeah, Ben Keller
does that happen?
Yeah.
Because he
I'm
doesn't
about to
play.
mute.
good at this game,
I'm
that's
about
why.
to mute some people.
Good
Dan,
idea.
welcome to my life.
Yeah, for sure.
Howard wants his spot hour back, Ben.
All right, so real quick, about 3 minutes a person who's played today. Let us know how you did. Maybe like just some highlights, real quick, meta analysis. Only 3 minutes. I'll cut you off. Go.
Well,
3
I played
minutes of play.
some good people. What was it? I think like 4 scum lists, 2 rebel lists, and like 2 imperial lists.
Where were my matchups for that?
I played some scrub named Dion.
Dion or Dion?
Dion.
Dion.
And he got freaking wrecked.
He got heckin' trashed.
So, let me tell you about this. He got half my shuttle, which is better than some other guy did.
That's right,
Yes.
because I roll better.
So I'm 2 for 1 on Gold Squad today, this tournament, because
Gold Squadron so bad.
I did get wrecked by Mr. Darwin over there,
yeah, but we
the
wrecked him
longest 3
yesterday.
minutes.
flying
my life.
triple jump masters.
Don't give Ben 3 minutes to talk about this.
So-
For God's sake.
Hey, look
So,
at
all right,
I'm
tell me
the
about your
squad
turn
leader.
one.
What did
What
you play?
maneuver
What
did
was
you
your
take?
list?
My list was
And who came up with it? You're
my,
welcome.
my list was
Don't
Strident,
mute them.
Vader, and Inquisitor,
Please mute them, for the
and it
love of
was
God.
my list, my idea, and it's the best list. Don't interrupt me. No. And I didn't get 100-0'd, and I made day 2 with the best MOV of every 4 and 3.
So you lost 3 games.
Hey,
Ben,
right.
get good. Chris, you gotta pause for poignancy.
No.
You gotta look him in the eye.
Pregnant
and there you
pause.
go.
Yeah.
Good.
So
good.
I lost
This is
to
broadcasting. I took it this.
I lost to Finral
Are you done yet?
Dengar.
All right, Tyler, how'd your
with
day go?
torpedoes.
Okay.
I lost to Finral Dengar.
Hey, just because you have 3 minutes doesn't mean you have to talk.
Ben's
I
never
lost to
made it
triple
3 minutes
jumps.
before.
I lost to triple jumps.
We're getting the crates out of the way, guys. Just so you know, this is just gotta get it done.
How do you still have a minute and a half left?
Stay on
Ben,
target,
you're done.
definitely.
Tyler,
I lost to Rack and Quick Draw.
Mute him?
All right, go ahead. Go. Fine.
Okay.
Fuck.
All right, I'm editing it.
Freaking
2
go.
minutes. 2 minutes now.
Yeah.
All right.
2
Don't
minutes.
need that much.
Did anyone else play today? You
Yeah, I played. I was just it. Okay, so I went 2 and 5.
What?
Right?
You're so bad.
Dangaroo
What is
player is
wrong
not
with
good
you?
at X-Wing.
Okay.
This
I
guy
found
won
this on
a
the floor.
regional at Dangaroo.
So
Asterisk.
With 2 and 5, I got only barely, like, by the skin
You
of
never
my teeth.
you never talk into the microphone.
No, I know. This is my life. Now you know why I say, would you stop looking at me while you're talking to me all day?
This is why I wear a headset on the stream. I can't handle this.
Anyway,
Look there, talking to that.
I got my eyes on you, Internet.
And no one else will do.
So, needless to say, I got wrecked. I fought no scum the entire day.
Wrecked. Bottom tables to do that.
Bottom tables all the way. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
You played Arcs. That's what you left off. Arcs and Just Pava, baby.
I played Arcs and Just Pava.
So
Not good enough.
You'll see me tomorrow at 2 and 5.
Ooh, you think you're going to do that well?
Oh, yeah.
Gosh darn it! Why am I the only good crate?
Listener, go.
So this is Travis the Johnson Johnson.
Our listener.
I went 5 and 2,
Wreck.
but I had. What if I want to look at Chris? So I guess I have like the highest MOV of all the 2 losses. I placed a lot of scum and Imperial and 1 Rebel, and Rebels are unfair and should be nerfed. So first round triple jumps, 100-0. Next round double boat Finn.
All right, Nova, let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for
What was your opening deployment?
He's a Nova guy. He's got to take his time.
Here's what you want to know. There was a surprising amount of Imperials.
There was.
And
yes.
they were at the middle and top tables. There's a surprising amount of Imperials. For what it's worth, those Imperial aces, Quick Draw, Inquisitor, Darth Vader.
Vader, baby.
They are really good against Protectorates. If you're playing Protectorates, you need to have a plan. And the plan better not be like, oh, this will work out fine. Because they double position and wreck you. Or Quick Draw just stares you down.
You got 8 hours to make that plan, by the way. Good luck.
Switch your list now.
So there you go. Have a plan for Torps and have a plan for Imperials, which none of us did today.
Dion, are you kicking us off now? I'm sorry for all of this. No, I'm not.
Scene.
No, Chris and I got to go. We play tomorrow.
We don't. We're
I'll go. I played Destiny. My round 1 was somebody that wasn't milling themselves. My round 2 was somebody that wasn't milling themselves. My round 3 was somebody that wasn't milling
Repeat
themselves.
through round 6.
No, and then I got the bye.
Okay.
and then I played somebody not milling themselves, and then the same for round 6.
So what you're saying is that you won a game?
I did. I got 5 prize tickets. It was good.
You won a game by playing self-mill?
Yeah. I'm the best. I'm
You
the
got the
best.
bye.
The best. We make the best Dooku mills.
All right, and Duncan, did you play today?
I'm undefeated today.
Because you didn't play today.
Exactly.
lost to that boss,
how'd your brother do?
Oh my God, Jeremy in the salt mine.
Jeremy,
Started off
0-4
0-4.
Howard.
He's never done that before in a tournament.
Hey, where are those scum
And
guys?
he
They're
ended up
supposed to
3 and
fight us
4.
on
He almost
this.
lost to 4 Z's and 3 Tugs in the last round.
What?
Not only is Jeremy bringing down the Howards, he's now bringing down non-Ron Con, so he's out.
Oh, yeah, he's out. Jeremy's out at non-run con.
All right, guys, Carolina Krayts.
Wait, hold on. I got to get my report for my day. All right, so my round 1, Nathan Idy versus the cop who pulled him over for running a stop sign. My round 2, hugs with Zach Reynolds. Round 3, hugs with Duncan. Round 4, hugs with Chris. Round 5, right now, hugs with Ben. Group hug with all the crates. Come here, everybody. Big group hug. I haven't figured out when I'm flying tomorrow yet. It's either a Tani or 4-ship Rebel. So we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Carolina
Let's see
Krayts.
what happens. Quote the late great Steve Irwin.
Jesus Christ.
Shout out Krayts!
Krayts forever!
Sorry about your ears, people.
All right.
You're not sorry.
Turn off the mics.
They need to know to get good.
You only got up to go. It can't get worse than that. Dumpster fire. Welcome to my life.
On. You're good. Let's do a little mic check.
Check.
All right. I am here with members of Stay on Target.
If you couldn't tell from our shirts that are
Introduce you guys, just in case they only know your voices, not
absolutely.
your faces.
So you just had like the edgy sitcom,
Right.
and then you bring in the wholesome family entertainment.
For sure, absolutely.
Like-
so we're basically Full House, and what you just had is 2.5 Men.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't watch the kids with 2.5 Men.
So, balancing out.
Yeah.
I'm David House Connect, D House on the podcast.
And I'm Branch.
Yep.
All right. How did today go?
So I went 4 and 3. Missed the cut.
Oh, they're back.
So not great MOV. But it was great. It was a fun day. I was on the Gold Squadron live stream.
Yeah.
And managed to lose on the live stream.
Oh, I take it back.
And yeah, it was great. That's always fun getting the text and afterwards like, what are you thinking? Why'd you do that?
Right, of course.
All these like backseat drivers like, shut up, you didn't know.
Why didn't you go 4 straight there? Come
Yeah,
on.
you dummy.
So I finished 4-3, 43rd place, made the cut.
All
So I'm
right.
happy.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
So would you say, the biggest thing that stood out from the day? Maybe a matchup, a list that you saw, something, some type of meta-analysis real quick.
Actually, I think the big surprise is the amount of scum we had, like row boats, triple jumps. I know Marcel loves his triple jumps.
I was on the podcast once. This is my time too.
He beat me out of a regional. I belong here.
I was on Stand Target before I was on Krayts.
But I will give him credit. He was not running triple jumps. He was running something crazy. I think it was like triple aces or something. Triple Imperial aces.
We got the pizza.
The Jump Master is so fair, though. How do you not run it?
That's right. So the one interesting game I had, a guy was running 4 Zs and 3 quad jumpers with Space Tug Tractor Array. And I just sat across from him. I was like, what the heck? Like, what do I do against this? It was fantastic.
What game did you play that list in? Like, what was your record?
It was round 2. I was 1-0. So I played him in round 2.
Did you win?
I did. I won. I just had to get rid of those quad jumpers, man. Like, they throw you on rocks. And
I see that list a lot. It has, like, 2 good matchups, and it's bad against everything else.
Yeah.
It's fun.
If you mess it up, you're screwed. Like, but yeah, I did sneak it out. But I told him, I was like, if I do lose this, I would be honored to lose to 3 quad jumpers.
No. The surprise you got to watch out for is when they Space Tug Tractor Array their own quad jumper to boost it up, and then it's basically a slingshot, and then they Space Tug Tractor Array your ship.
Space Tug the Space
You'll
Tug.
never see it coming.
That's wonderful.
All right, and what about you? That's your turn. That was his.
Oh yeah. Oh, meta analysis or whatever.
Any fun matches?
Oh, fun matches. I don't know. I liked my last one. I lost it, but it was a close match. It was Dengar and Tell.
Okay.
Both with 2 plasmas.
Double plasma?
Yeah. So I was running Dash Miranda, so you would expect them to melt, but Dash actually took 2 plasmas in the face like a boss, only losing 4 shields and 2 plasma shots.
Whoa.
And I was able to get Dengar down to 2 damage left and Tell down to like 3 damage left. So.
Right on.
Yeah. I think I flew well, and
Did
you know.
either have title?
Dengar had title and expertise.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sounds
So it's
good.
like, here's 4 hits.
Did he have Dengar crew too?
That's good.
They were mirrored like plasmas, not Atani.
Did you explain Atani to your opponent? Because that's a pretty good card. Like, maybe you just didn't know about
I
it.
should have told them about Atani. I'll be like, here, let me introduce you to this great card. Like, let me glue it to your Dengar and Tell. Let me just glue it to your ship. It belongs on the Jump Master.
That would have been a good service.
Yeah.
What EPT did he have on there?
He had expertise on Dengar and VI on Tell.
There you go.
Okay.
He was 5-1 to this point.
All right. That's so.
So.
I mean,
You
scrubbed
can't
out
hate on a
that.
guy who's 5-1.
I mean, he knows.
So he
what-
finished 6-1.
Yes.
So
I
he finished
actually had
6-1.
to play up in that match, unfortunately.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So anything else you want to say to the people? Tell them about your show.
Why isn't Gordon here?
Yeah. We would love to have Gordon here, but he is.
That's right. Gordon is not here.
Wait a second.
Mikhail's not here.
Gordon is here. Watch this, guys.
Gordon is not. Are you serious? Is this happening?
Hi, I'm Gordon Berg of the Stay on Target podcast. I can't make it to Worlds this year.
All right, so
Gordon
wanted to say hi there.
He would manage to find his way on somehow. We've been giving out these Miranda alt arts.
Yeah.
I'll show. I don't think we can really see.
Enhance.
Woo! We'll just get real close.
Back it up just a little bit.
Back it up. Get the glare off.
There you go. Lean
Tilt it. There it is.
Stay on target.
So Mark
Stay on target. Stay on target.
This, Miranda alt art for us. We've been giving it all day to anybody who says Gordon is the worst or Soontir sucks.
There you
Because it's
go.
Miranda blowing up Soontir. So
If you say both, we might give you 2.
That's right. So yeah, you should definitely listen to Stay on Target. And if you play Destiny, you should listen to the Jedi Trials, also a part of our network. And I also host on that podcast too.
Shameless plug. It's all right. This is what this is for, to get the people content.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out, guys. You guys
Absolutely.
probably got to get to bed and stuff like that.
I do. I'm playing in the Destiny cut tomorrow. So
All right, well go do that. Go win.
I'll try.
All right.
I'll try. Thanks for having us, man.
That's the way you're saying get out of here.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Marcel, can I stay? Can I stay, Marcel?
I ain't the boss here.
Marcel, come chill with. Actually, hold on. TCX. 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 TCX.
What's up? How close do I be to the mic?
Pretty close.
All right,
Pretty
what are we
close.
doing here? What's up?
Yeah.
Carson forgot to wear his shirt. Can we talk about this first of all? Like we
I
get
thought
these
this
special
was a
shirts
casual
made.
event, so I got my filthy casual shirt
And how are people
on.
supposed to know who we are, other than by our lovely voices?
I'm a little nervous about this. I don't know how I feel about our listeners
You weren't
getting the unfiltered Carson. It's a little different than what they're used to.
Our podcast is known for its editing, and I can't do that right now, so I'm very worried.
Hold on.
So all the
Do you know where that effect's from? Do you know what that is?
I have no clue.
That is the in episode 4. That's the stun mode. Blaster rifle. They
there
shoot
it
Leo
is.
with.
There
Yeah.
it is.
That's where I pulled that.
Wait, hold
from.
on, wait.
just play.
Quick Patreon update. Right?
And back to the cast.
Yeah.
And back to the cat. That was you came up with that.
Yeah.
That was great.
Pretty good.
Because I was tired of Tim talking. Cut him off.
And we're done. All right, so let us know, Tim. You can get started. What'd you play today? You played today, right?
I did play today.
And
So I ended 4-3. So
All right.
I missed the cut. I was 69th out the top.
Matt.
I was flying Row boats. Pretty
Okay.
popular list. There's a lot of Fen hate right now.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
one thing I learned.
It's
Everyone
deserved.
was out to get me.
It's
It is
deserved.
definitely deserved. So my Fen Row was standard. I thought I was a little different because I had a 4-LOM plasma, no extra munitions
Okay.
boat. The other one was just proton extra boba.
Right.
Which the plasma didn't come up that much in any of my games. There was my last game especially. I would have, if I had that extra munitions.
Yeah.
It was rough. But I had a 99 bid, so that helped a couple times.
Okay.
My first match is D here. D Yoon.
I don't think he's here yet.
They're not here yet.
Oh, I want to talk to him on the live stream. Our first match, we were paired up on the live stream.
Oh,
and it's the most
nice.
nerve-wracking thing. Like just to get paired against another podcaster.
You're like, oh, okay. Hi, how's it
I've
going?
got something to prove now.
Bad things happening
Nice.
on TV.
That's more
happening on
exciting than
TV.
us, whatever's going on the TV.
There's a TV up here if anyone doesn't
They
know.
can't see it.
That's what I was saying.
Right,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
All right. So you said you played Raw Boats, right?
Yes.
Any highlights of the game? Maybe a list that you saw, a good moment that you had?
Man, well, so like a lot of my games are pretty grindy, like
Alright.
down to the wire. So, like my last game was against Triple Boats,
Yeah.
and it came down to because he's got all the torps. It came down to my boat with no torps and his boat with no torps, basically to fire, and he just got ahead on the damage curve.
Yeah,
That's
there
what
you go.
cost me. Yeah, a lot of games like that though. I had some of my losses were actually like decent losses.
Yeah.
So I would have had decent MOV going into
Alright.
the final if I would have won out at least. But a lot of good games. One list in particular. What was his name? I think it was Trevor Betts.
Yeah.
Was flying Upsilon class with VI, so it was a Kylo Ren shuttle.
Okay, so he's
It
at
was
8,
Kylo Pilot. Advanced sensors, and then he had Carnor Jax and Omega Leader lockdown. So they're all at 8s, and like it didn't like I understood a lot of the basic abilities. What I didn't count on was how valuable coordinate is.
Yeah.
So he had coordinate on there, so he would advance sensors coordinate to get barrel rolls and whatnot on Carnor Jax. Carnor would push off that and then clear the stress, and that was a hard game.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
a really hard game. I only won because he ended up getting stuck in the corner of the mat and just didn't have anywhere to go that I couldn't block him. Like
Wow.
that was otherwise he had me. So
That's awesome.
That was rough.
And what about you, Carson?
Well, I did not play yet. I'm playing tomorrow.
All right, because you guys didn't want to get each other by accident.
Right, we have to divide and conquer.
That's happened before.
Otherwise, we just get paired together. Like,
on
and-
purpose,
and
I'm
Tim will
sure
win.
Wade goes in there and goes, Yes.
So we got paired at the Hoth System Open before last, and so like when we practice, Carson beats me 9 times out of 10.
Okay.
Like almost without fail, because he's a better X-wing player.
But whenever it matters,
I like you were
100% of the time.
Because you were on Brobots for that one,
Yeah.
and I was on my Poe Dameron Stress Hog 3Z list. And like normally you win and you win hard on that matchup.
Yeah.
And I think when we played, I won and you killed 1Z.
Yeah.
Like it was bonkers. I just like to bring that up because he is a better X-wing player than me.
Sure.
All right.
So.
But so anyways, tomorrow I'm gonna be flying Fenn again.
Okay.
He's just too good to pass up.
Pleb Tawny.
Yeah. And then Asajj with that Atani and Lats. That's the reminiscent of Paratani. That's just too good for 40 points. And of course, Palub with Atani, dorsal turret,
the true ace
cloaking
of your
and
list.
Stygium.
Yeah.
Love it.
The locals call it Plebatani, just to give me grief.
Carson, what do you think the odds are that Cloaking Device will fail round 1 in your first game?
So the odds are 25%. But it will happen 75% of the time. That's my experience.
It feels that way for sure.
It's at least 2/3 of the time. It's definitely more than should happen. It always, but it's fine. It's good fun. Super variants.
Yeah,
sure.
you're playing into the variance thing. Do you feel like I'm taking over your role?
No,
over
that's
here.
fine. No, go for it.
So you've got that Polyp's 28 points. After seeing what the field looked like today, do you feel like you'd be better off with an old T at 28 and no thrusters?
No.
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 I really like the threat of stealing focus with so many mind link. You just get so much more value out of that. Plus, there was a decent amount of Imperials, which Polyp's really good against. And there wasn't as many Rebels as I would have thought.
One of my favorite things about putting Palub in a list is a lot of times he gets so much aggro that you can use him as bait.
Right.
In your list. People are like, oh, I got to kill that guy. And you're just like, okay. You know,
because if they kill Palub, yeah, it's 28 points, but he's still got a Fen Rao, and he's still got freaking Asajj, who will last forever.
So my guy Marcel in our Chicago regional top table, he fell
Marcel's
for the Palub trap. He fell for the Palub trap, unfortunately, and Palub just ran away, got behind rocks, and he like shot all the torpedoes at him. Palub lived to the end.
And Phoenix Squadron actually at the same time settled on basically the same list, and they flew today, two players flying it, and between them 7 rounds each, they only took 1 loss, which was when they got paired against each other.
There you go.
So I feel pretty good about the list.
That's
Will
awesome.
I be able to play it that good? Probably not, but hopefully I just do better than Tim. That's the goal.
Hopefully. Better than last year.
Yeah, also that.
So again, these are the hosts of Radio TCX. Just like all the other podcasts, iTunes. Look us up. You'll find it.
Yeah, check us out, iTunes or Podbean, Radio TCX.
For sure. All
We're
right,
on
thanks,
Facebook,
guys.
Twitter, it's all just Radio TCX podcast.
We'll have some guys back later. I'm one of the segments we're going to do here in a little bit. It's going to be called X-Wing Morality.
Okay.
It's going to be fun.
Can I be on with Farmer and Diyun?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, let's make that happen.
I'm just hanging out.
All right.
We
Thanks,
be
man.
beefing.
No problem.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Dion.
No problem. So currently, right now, we have the Loop and Chewy World Championships happening all around. That's what all the excitement that you hear going on. One of the promos available right there. We're gonna get see if we can get the glare out. There it is. Pretty sweet. It's the Sloopin card for the Falcon. Awesome. Let's see. All right, the chat is working. The cut for today, those of you who are asking, we're top 64. We're going to pull a couple of Gold Squadron members so we can chit-chat. If we can find them. Marcel. Okay. Daniel.
Can I drink on the show?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Just no cussing about all the things that happened today.
I think someone's playing for you.
It's only good if you make it good. If you make it good. Is your microphone on? I don't think so. Oh wait, that was the Zach Matthews microphone. I turned it off.
Is this mine? Is mine on?
No, everything else is on.
All right, is it on now?
Yeah, we're good. So I'm here with our Gold Squadron members. For those of you who don't know, from the podcast, we have Andrea,
also known as the targeting coordinator.
The targeting coordinator. We got the ever-changing name, Marcel Manzano.
Lupin Chewy extraordinaire.
That's today. My brother, Daniel Morales.
What's up?
And one of our Gold Squadron aces, Darwin Schaefer.
The guy they always talk about, just never put on the podcast.
Correct. So let's just go around real quick, talk about your experiences. I guess we'll start with you, Marcel, because I know you didn't play today. What are some of the things that what did you see out there?
Well, I didn't show up till like 7 o'clock. It was like round number 5 or 6. But on the flight here, waiting on the flight, I got to catch a couple of the games on the stream, particularly the one from Ricardo. Am I too loud?
No, you're good. You're good.
All right, I'm good. The one from Ricardo against, God damn it, I forgot who it was. But it was the double fire spray list. So we've got double fire spray list that went 6-1, I believe, and is going to be making day 2.
I don't know where he ended up at, but I know at one point he was 4-0, and I was blown away that it was fire sprays at 4-0.
What were the fire sprays?
So it was Kathin and Boba.
Yeah, scum.
And they were loaded. We're talking about Kath with expertise, and Boba with homing missile, extra munitions, and just some other stuff. It's just like really, really heavy hitters. And then the final one, I was actually on the stream on the final one with Blair. And the Krayts took our top table because Tyler had already been on our on our stream, so he went to the Krayt stream because he was the top table. And we got Zach Bunn from Team Covenant.
Okay, sweet.
Flying what he flew at Hoth, which is the triple aces with Darth Vader. And he lost against what we're going to see on Sunday. I think we should have, well, actually we already had it on stream, but it was a scum list with a Jakku Pilot Skill 1 tugboat.
Okay.
With the cloaking device.
Okay.
We had 2 Pilot Skill 4 TLT Y-Wings with R4 Agromech and a Pilot Skill 3 Protectorate. I mean, talk about Rebel Jank. This is some scum jank right there.
That's a scum jank for sure.
And it won. It beat Zach Bunn. Zach Bunn's no...
He's a good player, yeah, for sure.
No joke. So.
That's interesting. That's
cool. Really good stuff.
How'd you do, Darwin?
Well, not quite good enough. 4-3, missed the cut.
Did I win? Hey, sorry, 1 second. Chris, can you turn up the brightness on the light? It got a little dark. Can you turn up the brightness on the light? It's a dial. Just turn it till the numbers go up. All the way. Turn it up to 9,000.
I can't look at the camera now.
Yeah, for real.
Focus under the camera.
Anyway, 4-3, didn't make the cut. Missed it by 67 MOV. Happens. Tell you what I saw all day, all along. Scum, scum, scum. I flew 7 rounds of Swiss, saw 1 Imperialist, the rest scum. They were all mine linked except one of them.
Wait, what were you playing?
Scum, mine linked.
Trip jumps.
Yeah, triple jumps. Yeah, it was just a lot of the same over and over and over again.
That's awesome. Daniel, how'd you do? What'd you play?
Well, I didn't do so hot. I did I won 2 rounds, lost the other ones.
Just throwing candy over here.
I won my last 2 rounds, but most of what I saw was I saw a lot of rebels, saw a lot of scum. I only played one other Imperial list. Yeah, but I played Fenrau with 2 torp boats, and I did pretty well considering it's my first world. So Come back next year.
You're definitely a newer player. What would you say is something that you took away as a new player after playing 7 rounds at the World Championships?
Bring more food.
All right, there you go. Pro tip right there. Bring food. All right, Andrea, you were one of the judges. What's some?
My sweet Judge Smock over here. It's probably glowing in this light.
There it is.
Yes.
Get the strips going. What's something really cool that you saw, or maybe any controversial calls or anything?
No controversial calls. It was a lot of like stupid Omega Leader stuff because she's always a problem.
No, you cannot modify.
Yeah, literally. There was a couple Palpatine clarification questions on how that triggers, like with lightweight frame and things like that. Other than that, it was pretty much just like measure arc. Am I in range? Nothing crazy. The most exciting thing I saw was that double fire spray list because I knew Ron would be really pumped about a double fire spray list doing well.
Yes.
But other than that, yeah, it was just a lot of Paratani.
It's good.
Some Upsilon shuttles were probably the next most common ship probably that I saw.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah, I mean, everybody for the most part seemed to be having a good time, which is always good.
Yep.
Nobody was like super upset. Some people, I think, had some bad dice swings and got a little on tilt.
Not me, said the 3 and 4 guy.
So Dion, how did you do?
Bad.
Wait, you're in the Gold Squadron.
I am in the Gold Squadron. All right, so dang it. No, look at me. I'm the host. Okay, I asked the questions. So I went 3 and 4. I flew Tarak, Fenrau, Asajj. In every single one of my matches that I lost each of my protectorates to direct hits. In my 3 wins, I 100-0'd my opponents. So it was either
crush it or get crushed, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. My first game that I lost, I feel that I outflew my opponent. I really did. That was the only one that I would say that there was bad dice. The other ones was just, I put myself in statistical advantage, not bad spots. And
Dion, get good.
I tried.
Thanks, Zach.
I tried to get good. But yeah, 3 and 4. I had a good time. I'll be doing the stream tomorrow, and obviously I'll be also doing it on Sunday because I'm not going to be playing on Sunday. So.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You know what? It's actually a win for the community because we screwed that stream up so bad. Like the video was off every 5 minutes. The audio was off. So we
See, there you go. Dion actually subconsciously tanked it so he could provide you guys with good coverage.
Yeah.
And I will not to say this an excuse. One thing that I did have going on today, just to be honest with the community, is before the first round, my wife called me, and my daughter has a stomach flu. She had diagnosed stomach flu, and I guess she's puking everywhere. So I've been kind of on the phone all day, just kind of seeing how she is. I'm not gonna blame that on my bad games, but it's just something that I know I haven't been super focused today. But the games were fun. I tried to just have a good time. I wasn't trying to win worlds today, for sure.
Fair enough.
Yeah. You had fun. Hey, so have we covered the X-Wing morality items yet?
Oh, no, we haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
This is
X-Wing morality?
Yes.
How long am I allowed to think about my maneuvers?
Oh, okay. You just want to go into
Oh,
it.
God.
Okay.
I need a definitive answer.
All right, Twitch chat. You're part of this. You ready? So, I came up with a list.
For those in the world that have played me, they know how I play. So just preface it that way.
Alrighty.
Very deliberately, that's how you play.
But I don't stop thinking. There's slow playing, and then there's consciously evaluating multiple decisions.
So one of the questions that we had, now we have judges here. We have some official judges here. So,
you're going to have to wait.
So one of the questions that we have is, really, how long do you have to set a dial? What is the difference between being thoughtful and slow playing?
I mean, there's no hard and fast rule, I don't think. I mean,
But is it, I mean, I can argue though that isn't that a problem that there isn't like a time limit? Like,
yeah.
There could be, right? It could be.
I mean, I feel like obviously if it's a tight situation and you're taking a little longer,
right?
That's one thing, and you're probably going to call attention to it and just acknowledge that with your opponent, saying, you know, this is a big decision. I'm sorry. Just can I have a couple, whatever. But I mean, if there's really not a big decision for you to make and you're taking 45 seconds to plan your dial, then that, in my opinion, is just a flagrant.
Right.
You're wasting time just to waste time.
So 8 minutes is not okay?
No.
So
and that's and the thing is, you don't know the intent of the person.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
This
go
is
ahead,
what I
Marcel.
gotta say. I think when you get into the premier level events, maybe not store championships, not store kits, maybe not even regionals, but when you're getting to the system opens, when you're getting to the nationals, to Gen Con, European or the Worlds, I don't think it's out of the question for FFG to set a definite time of how long you're allowed to set dials.
Okay.
However, it's not really fair to players like Dallas, who are flying 6 ships,
right?
Or somebody else who's flying 2. So I think that there's a way to do it to where you can set you get 90 seconds per ship. Or actually no, because then twice over.
That seems kind of high.
3 moves,
actually.
but you get 45 seconds per ship or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like anywhere between 30 seconds and 45 seconds is probably about as long as you should be taking.
Right.
I mean, realistically, it's probably less unless it's more of a key change or a key decision that has to be made with your maneuver.
Can I go down the rabbit hole, though? Because I completely think we need floor rules. I agree with that completely for premier events. But if you're allowed to say, hey, you get 45 seconds per ship, if I'm ahead on points, now I know exactly how long I'm going to sit there and stare at my dial. Because even when I'm ahead on points, I know I'm obviously making the one bank, and I put my dial down.
But now you look at competitive events that have a lot of money on the table, like basketball. You can hold on to that ball for 24 seconds.
No, that's true.
So that's what you get into. So you know the rules coming up front, and if you're behind, you've got to, that's just the way it is.
I agree. It's starting to get away from the play casual and more into the competitive.
That's why it's in the premier event.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's all going to come down to common courtesy. Just you're not going to just want to be a complete jerk about it and just take as long as you can, just because you can. But at the same time, you want to get as much time in and be thoughtful of what you're going to do. So it just comes down to.
It's also a little time management too. If you guys are both seeing that the clock is kind of running down a little bit, just be aware of the fact that if you're trying to get into the next rounds, don't purposefully take a really long time. Obviously, never purposefully take a really long time, but just be a little bit more conscious of the time as you get closer and closer to the end of the round.
All right, Twitch chat. How long do you think you have? A couple of things we got here. 3 minutes tops. Somebody's saying here.
3 minutes.
3 minutes is way too long.
That's way too long.
I completely disagree with that. The opening engagement in X-Wing is so imperative. That first, controlling the range, controlling arcs, bumps, blocking. The first engagement is so critical.
Wait, are we saying 3 minutes per ship or 3 minutes in general?
Total.
Oh, that's fine.
Total.
I was interpreting that as 3 minutes per ship. I'm like, are you
I made the
freaking
joke
kidding
about
me?
8 minutes, but I think Brandon did catch me one time at Hoth, and I did literally think about the first engagement for 8 minutes because it was so critical to me. Now, granted, I put myself on a rock after all that thinking, and that's why I didn't make the cut. But anyway, I don't know. I think I want floor rules, but I'd be afraid of where that would go. But I think it deserves it for career events.
Okay, you got me, Dion. We're talking about slow play.
Mike Jones is the king of slow play.
I'm the king of this. I think, thinking about your maneuvers, there's no problem with that. This is a thinking game, and you want to be able to examine each of the logical maneuvers of your opponent, and you want to be able to look at each of your alternatives, which I do, and which most good players do. But if you think someone's slow playing you, you're within your rights to call a judge over,
right?
And the judge can make an assessment then. Especially at premier events, if you think someone's trying to do it, and a lot of rounds go to time, and it actually can behoove one player or another. If you're playing a dual ghost list, if you're playing something that's just going to take time for you to deal with, you can see that some players will actually try to slow play as a strategy, to try to make it a thing. So,
It's
if
true.
you're worried about that, catch it early. And if you think, I think your warning sign would be longer than 3 to 5 minutes for a dial. And if you're worried about it, if you see if it's a list that doesn't really benefit you with time, then get a judge involved, and it can really help you, because then at least you've established something at the beginning of the game, and then when it comes into the last half hour, you say, hey, I've already said something about this guy, there's a problem.
Right.
Then you can address it, then it can be a thing, then it's been noted, and then they've been given a warning. If they've been giving a warning for slow play, it can escalate from that point, and basically it just becomes a better experience after that,
That's so subjective. You know what?
Yeah.
Give me a chess box and go, chink, your turn. Boom. And just click it.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, just, hey, boom.
This is
my
what
dials are in.
This is what Ron has asked for a long time. A chess clock for X-Wing.
Hell yeah.
It would be amazing if we could incorporate that element into it.
That could be fun.
Right.
So
It would have to be for
if you run
planning
out of
only,
time, you
though,
lose.
because you'd have to be
That's how it
aware
works.
with your movements, especially when
Make
things
it
like
75
collisions
minutes.
come
Split
into
between
play.
two guys.
Right.
Do it.
So only for planning, it have to have 3 buttons, right?
Exactly.
It's not running when both people are thinking. It starts when one person finishes thinking.
When each
and it
ship
starts counting the other
activates.
person. Counts
When
the
each
other
sheep
team down.
activates, when each ship fires. That should be
Right,
the
but my
chess clock.
point is,
When each sheep
like-
activates, when each ship fires.
when you're activating your ships, especially when it's situations of bumping and really trying to actually accurately. I mean, I can't. At least half a dozen times today did I get someone to call me over to help them figure out where their large base ship that was doing a hard one that couldn't make the turn land. I mean, at least half a dozen, and it takes 5 minutes to get through this process of doing that. So, you have to be a little weary of it.
What are they saying?
All right, so we got here 30 seconds per ship. How do you handle decloaking? Some people say do what Sable does, set your dial and stare at your opponent.
Yeah, but Sable's kind of... He's a personality.
Most people think that chess clocks are a bad idea.
Huh?
The Twitch chat doesn't like the chess clock idea.
Well, I mean, I get it.
And I don't like it for
there's
casual
times
either.
that you want to really take your time with the dials, and a lot. I know Andrea's the one who would hate. Andrea's the one who hated playing me early on because I would always take way too long to make up my maneuvers. Granted, most of the time I'd have a beer in my hand, but
Not when you played me. When you played
I'm just
Ron,
talking
yes.
Dion.
Not when you played me.
You know this too. I'm just talking
No, but-
about my guy who I hugged it out with today.
Which one? There's a lot of romancing happening today.
Francois. Francois. It was a 2.5 hour match that probably had like a total of 10 maneuvers.
engagements? Yeah.
And a 2.5 hour match. So again, ground rules. I'm all for them.
And I think one of the things that FFG, before they would have to set a time, is determine what is the number of activations that you're kind of shooting for, and then that's where you set your time from. Because I've had games that you go and we only had 7 rounds, and you have other games where you're like, oh, we got through 15, and lots of different things happen. So what is that number that you shoot for activation rounds, and then you build the time around that? That could be maybe an idea to do it.
All right.
Well, I'm just glad that for a while, the 75 minutes was not an always thing. Initially, you could run tournaments
at 60,
even as soon away ago as a year. You could have a tournament and have 60 minutes, and it would be totally okay.
Right.
You could run a store tournament, even a store championship, 60 minutes. That's okay.
That's a different game.
It is a completely different game. Completely different. And now I think they're leaning more towards, FFG is leaning more towards a deliberative process, 75 minutes, you get your time. I think with the 100-point squad, it's better. I mean, I haven't seen any brushback let's shorten the time. I haven't seen that.
I mean, we never. Every round went to time.
Yeah.
Every round there was at least half a dozen, if not more, tables that were finishing turns at time.
Yep. I personally never finished with less than 15 minutes left. So if it was 60 minutes, I'd have went to time every single game.
Yeah. And that's okay. And that's what I like about the game is that it can, in a way, it rewards the players who think through all the alternatives, think through all the different, possible outcomes. As much as Andrea hates playing against me, which I mean, it's
You're
warranted.
better now, but man.
She doesn't like playing against me for the same exact reason.
No, when I first learned the game, she was not,
It was
you weren't
bad.
very patient with me either, to be fair, Punk.
Well, I'm patient for so long, and then I lose my patience.
Yes.
Who's next?
I'm just saying. I mean, I
Oh no,
you know,
that's fine. Take a break.
Oh,
I like talking and all, but I don't know, make sure we get out.
Well, because we're
Who's next? I know.
I mean, who else is
Who's
here
up?
now?
I'm here right now for you.
You want to come hang out with me for a little bit?
I gotta run Loop and Chewy. I need your people.
All right, my guys are gonna go run Loop and Chewy. We're gonna continue talking about X-wing morality.
All right,
I'll tell you.
That
you
is
wanna
the
talk
wrong topic for them.
Flames, that's a 3. And tell me who will. Oh shit! All right, I found your next guys.
Alrighty.
Oh.
We got the
shit.
Mynocks. Let's go. Now.
All right.
Okay, Mynocks
Peace out,
are
guys.
up.
All right, Mynocks.
Thanks, Dion.
No problem.
I need to win some Loop and Chewy.
Oh, thank you.
That's some respect. You guys show up and we're like.
Here. Just hold
How
on
you
to
doing,
it.
dude?
Take a seat.
Oh, careful. Careful. Careful.
Did Steven not come to Worlds?
He couldn't make it. Steven Gonzalez could not make it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we lost the light.
We lost. We're losing power. Hold on, guys.
Oh, no. Losing power.
Immediately in the chat went shut up, Farmer.
Cute guys. Real cute. You know, sometimes you just need to be cool with the sunglasses. Ah, that's why I have the
Don't tell your
sunglasses for that right there. It's fine.
Mrs. Yoon, don't look.
Oh.
No shit to talk about anything. What's even happening?
Hello and welcome to Gold Squadron live stream.
All right, guys.
Hey, girl.
So we'll do the standard stuff, and I'm going to bring up one of my topics of X-wing morality. That's like our overarching
X-Wing Dion morality.
Dion morality.
Dion morality.
All right, shut up, Farmer.
Dion.
All right.
Oh man, we ain't seen you here. He had a dust up.
Oh yeah, he did.
Alrighty, so let's talk about you played today.
I did.
Ryan, we'll start with you.
Okay.
We'll get there in a minute. We'll get there in a minute. He's ready. So tell us about what did you play? What are some highlights that you had?
So I was flying the Mynocks Special. I went 4-3 today. Mynocks Special, for those of you scrubs that don't know, is Captain Yor, Omega Leader, otherwise known as Lockdown, and Whisper, and had some really awesome games. I lost a game, my last game on a final salvo.
Oh.
It was I had Omega Leader and versus half of his Dengar left, so we were tied on points. He had to roll 2 dice. I rolled 2 dice, and he rolled 2 hits. I rolled 1 hit, so I lost that game. But I also I came on the bad side of Whisper. In 2 rounds, I rolled 9 green dice and got 9 blanks.
No one cares. Shut up, Farmer.
And then I stole a game against a rack, Vader Hashak Co-Pilot Gunner rack.
Oh wow! All right.
Yeah, it was overall though it was awesome. But I'm not the one you want to talk to. This is the man. 6-1 Dallas Parker.
6-1 Dallas Parker. Awesome. Go ahead.
Dallas Parker coming back into the limelight with the TIE Swarm.
All right, hold on. Let's.
How happy are you that Dengaroo was handled?
Should we hold the mics further away from our mouth?
No, I'm not getting audio from Dallas.
Oh, here. I'll just give him mine.
Okay.
All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
So audio's good?
Yeah. How you doing, Dallas?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. So, what did you fly today?
So I brought the TIE Swarm back.
Woo!
And it kind of works. It kind of works. So 6-1.
So lost round 2 against Kalen's Pride. But probably my favorite game, well, his last shots, I had a blocked Fen Rao.
Okay.
Stress on a evaded Zeta leader, high roller. And he rolled 5 natural hits. No problem. And I just whiffed, and Zeta leader died.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, well, you won the game.
Yeah.
But I got 2 TIE fighters left to take some pot shots. 2 hits,
Right.
Fenrel blanks. 2 hits, Fenrel blanks, and dies.
Whoa.
And I win the game on the same turns. So, dice variance, yay.
Awesome. So were people surprised seeing that across the table?
For the most part. I mean, there was a few around, and it's been there, and people have played against it. But yeah, it was nice to bring it out again, even though my head really hurts.
You gotta hydrate.
Yes. Hydrating is.
What would you say is a matchup from the current meta that you're maybe not looking forward to if you see it across the table?
Miranda. Miranda, most anything.
Oh, look at this guy. Look at this.
Beer number 9.
You need to drink some more. You know, I'm gonna give you an advanced tip. drink more.
So let me tell you about this.
All right.
FFG Worlds 2015. I started out 0-2, got a mod win. Fuck it, I'm done. I'm gonna start drinking. I pounded beers. I won 5 games in a row. FFG
All right.
Regional. They're
Pull
talking
him.
to me.
Pull him.
What? Regional. I bought 2 beers at registration. Started drinking. Won my first 5 games. Sobered up.
Is this what this has become?
Never stop drinking in FFG.
Zach Matthews.
Zach Matthews. Chris, be his adult.
Chris has to be the responsible one.
Oh, that's so bad when Chris has to become Chris Allen, the responsible one here. Except for you, Dion.
I try.
All right.
D, how'd you do?
What about you? What were you? You're flying the Mynocks special.
Is it switched on?
Yeah, I was flying the special, and I started 0-3. It was. You getting the volumes? Is good.
Yeah.
It's rough. Like, I used to be able to play sharp, but these long tournaments, I'm just too old now. Middle age is really hitting me hard. Jump in here. You got any
typo?
Middle age. I'm calling it halftime, and being on the wrong end of halftime, it's pretty rough. Like,
oh man.
What do you?
It is rough. It is rough.
So, like, yeah, between that and some really terrible variants, actually, man, if all my opponents could, like, hit the forums and stuff and share all the bad variants I had on my end, that'd be great, too. I appreciate the support. But, yeah, what do you... Oh, did we introduce?
Hey, guys, this is Typo. Introduce.
Everybody.
X-Wing legend.
The Typo.
No last name.
No last name.
Well,
it's like Madonna.
The problem
Cher.
is when my first Worlds, I only knew people by their vassal names.
Oh, right.
Okay, so it's like we got all these nicknames. You know, it's like I didn't have somebody coming in saying, "Here's Dallas Parker, make way, everybody." You know, so I only knew him as Tex. D-Yoon, but you don't sign under that. You sign under David.
Well,
and then you got Mynocks Delta, so it's like trying to put all that together. So I just went under Typo. That's what I play under.
I'm D.U.
Less
Morales.
confusing.
That's my name.
That's right.
Don't wear it out.
But yeah, big shout out to Tex, because my first Worlds, 2 days before, I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it. And drove up here, got a ticket. That's when you could like walk in and get a ticket. And then, so you and I were supposed to play in the Vassal tournament. It was like top 4 or top 8 or something like that. So it's like I got to meet you, and then we played later. And of course, you crushed me. It's like looking at him, who's this Dallas guy?
Dion, you said you want to talk about morality.
X-Wing morality.
X-Wing morality.
Yeah,
all
let
right.
me pull this up here. Alrighty. I'm losing things. Did you play today, Typo?
No, I play tomorrow.
You play tomorrow. What are you playing?
What are you doing up right now?
I'm gonna go. I was gonna head out, then you snagged me. I'm playing Shara, Jess, and Nora. So I believe it was the Steel Open winner. That list there. So it worked pretty good. So I can't fly Whisper. Can't fly Imperials. I'm not that good. So
Ryan's been on that train about how good the
6
arcs
styles
are.
is too much.
Arcs are great.
Just try that and see how it goes. I probably won't do very well, but
That's a broad topic. Like what?
All right, so there's specific parts. So here's my first question.
Okay.
Are timing windows important? Yes or no?
Yes.
Well, this is where we're starting.
You mean like the rules?
Right.
Rules of the game.
Rules of the game,
are
right?
absolutely important. Yeah.
Okay.
like how long do you say something before that guy has passed his timing window?
Yeah, I mean, just timing. The flow chart. Let's call it.
Respect the flow chart.
Respect the flow chart, right? So, all right, you ready? Here we go.
Okay,
Internet's
okay.
about to explode.
Here we go.
Fire control system.
Yeah.
Probably one of the most misplayed cards. Yeah, do we have, right? One of the most misplayed cards in the game for 2 reasons, right? One, there's lazy players who don't pick up the target lock when they spend it, right? Because you're supposed to pick it up, and it doesn't go down until the after attacking. That's me rolling my green dice, resolving my focus, evades, damage, then you put your target lock down. So now, where is the, fly casual?
Well,
but,
full disclosure,
right?
Like for sake of like keeping the game moving, if my opponent doesn't decline, I'm always just gonna say rolling this, then keeping my target lock with fire control.
Right.
Like I'm gonna say it. If they want me to be, if they're gonna say I need you to pick that up and put it back down, I will. But
right.
I'm just trying to save time,
Oh no, for sure. And this is where like
maybe
my
I'm
head.
not respecting the timing chart now though.
What do you guys?
I see what you're doing, internet.
What do you guys think? Go ahead, just roll with it.
You want me to go next?
Go Tex.
You're the most respectful individual here.
Well, let's see. So for fire control, I would say as long as you clear it with your opponent, that with the, like, hey, I'm going to keep it down, but I'm spending it, then putting it back on. As long as you talk about it and you both agree beforehand, it'll make the game faster and smoother. And in my perspective, that's fine. Like, one of the things I have to do with Tie Swarm is like, hey, I got 4 dials, they're all the same speed, going the same spot. And I'm like gonna focus.
Right.
Do you mind if I just rapid fire them out and just put them down?
Right.
So technically, it's like I gotta do a dial, move, take the focus, move away. Now do the next one. That takes like twice as long. So most people, for the most part, are fine with it. But I say that before I execute. Don't do it while you're executing, because then there could be problems.
For sure. It's just about communicating with your opponent. Like obviously the rules need to be respected, right? But
you want to get to bed?
Well, go ahead.
Sorry, I just want to say obviously the rules need to be respected, but like if you're clear with your opponent about everything and like transparent, if they have a problem, they should let you know.
I know. Go off of Texas' point. I think that's good if you can establish that rapport on the first round right away.
Right.
That it's like, can I do this the first round? And you can kind of read your opponent and see what's going. It goes a long way.
For sure. D?
It's that communication and consensus that's important, because if I play with hard asses, that's great. We'll just follow the rules.
Right.
Like to the letter. And then I think round 5 or 6, like I was playing someone, it was great. It was the most casual match. We were helping each other to not forget stuff.
Yeah.
And if that's, if you have that rapport, at that point it's like, yeah, go ahead, move my ships, like.
Yeah.
And then, there's people that you just can't trust.
Right.
So I have like a bit of a history. Like I came from Magic and just, like playing within the rules, but being ruthless about everything.
Right.
It took me actually maybe like a couple of years to like acclimate, and then I got whiplash because you have that minority of players that take advantage of it.
Right.
So it's rough because you have to be savvy.
Right.
The morality is just making sure you know what, I'm going to quote Hothy, right? Just treat them like you want. It's the golden rule.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's one of the things where I know, for me, I don't trust my opponent. It's hard for me to trust my opponent because when it comes to how do I do this? So we'll use another example, right? We're talking about timing windows. If you fired with your ship and I have a Saj and I go, oh, sorry, start a combat. You're supposed to get the stress. You go, oh, you missed your window. But they have fire control system and they've been leaving their target lock on the table. right? So this is those kind of things that start the game spinning in that kind of
but here's
not
the thing.
fly casual.
If someone has fire control, right, and they shoot and they just leave the target lock on the table, like I'm totally okay with someone calling I didn't say fire control systems, but if I say if I say something out loud, like if I declare I'm keeping the target lock with fire control system, like, you know what I mean?
Usually I just say I'm doing whisper things and add all 3 tokens.
Right. That's the way to look at it. Go ahead.
I want to give a big shout out to Ryan. I came in and he was in the. I noticed he was at a different table.
Yeah.
Supposed to be on table 18, and they crossed out, put it at table 50. And the reason that is, he was playing a guy in a wheelchair in the corner section. So FFG was not moving him around. He was allowing him to stay there, and Ryan was helping to do both ships.
He's a sweetheart.
Dude, his name's Tom Landry? Is that
Tom Landy.
Landy, yeah.
Tom Landy.
Okay, so I want to give a huge shout out to Tom Landy because this guy, so I guess he can only, when he's traveling, he can only travel, 4 hours at a
Like
time?
4
But he has
hours.
to stop and take a break and everything.
And they're from Winnipeg, Canada.
Yeah, Winnipeg. So they've been traveling in chunks to get here. And the guy, he's really, really good at the game. I managed to beat him, but his squad, he built it himself. He's running Chopper Bigs, but the Chopper had Sabine, Cluster Mines, Accuracy Corrector, Extra Munitions, TLT, and Lebo. And the guy was just amazing. He did a series of maneuvers where he dropped his Connor nets. I mean, not his Connor nets, sorry, his cluster bombs onto Omega Leader, one-shotted him. Just took him right off the board. I ended up getting a win there, but he was, now this is a guy who has to sit in a wheelchair, down low at the you know how a lot of times we can get over the table to look at it?
Right.
He's got to sit back and observe at a low angle, and he was making really good maneuvers, making really great choices. Mad respect to him because he was a really great player and a really great guy to talk to afterwards.
So you know how when you're watching games on camera,
yep,
and it's you can't quite see the things because the camera's not moving.
Yeah. Right.
That's him. He is, but it's lower camera angle, one view, can't move his head. And he deployed something out of the Ghost too. Who do you have?
Yeah, he deployed his shuttle out the back of the Ghost at one point.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
and
he had a definite chance, and it's
he did.
If I would have faced him, he'd win. I would not be able to. The way he was playing, he knew all the cards,
he knew everything.
Everything was mentally there.
Yeah, great.
Just to go back to your question, I'm not sure that it necessarily falls under the issue of morality. It's okay to play by the rules. That's fine.
No, for sure. For sure.
Let's get these guys in here.
For sure.
All right. Well, I'm going to head to bed.
Yeah, do
it. Play tomorrow. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, good to see you. You got more questions for us?
Oh, yeah, I got a couple more.
Okay,
So
cool.
one of the things that I asked one of the other groups, how long is too long to look at dials? Thoughtfulness versus slow play.
So I think it's hard to say, but it does depend on. It's tough, but look at this guy. Look at this guy. I think it does depend a lot on game state a little bit too.
For sure.
But
where's mine?
On average, I think a minute per dial that you have.
Okay.
Is fairly appropriate. Now, obviously, sometimes I'm going to take longer than that. Sometimes my opponent's going to take longer than that. Sometimes I understand my opponent has tough decisions to make.
Right.
But there is a time where if you're feeling as a player like it's getting too long, you're going to want to say something to your opponent listen, I don't want to, this is what I do. I say, listen, I don't want to rush you, but you're taking a little while. I know it's tough choice, but and every time I said that to an opponent, just was fully transparent with them. They were super cool, got their dial down, made a choice.
Alrighty.
Dallas, I mean, this is an issue. I mean, you've got 8 ships or 7 ships.
6.
So 6.
6 now.
6 ships.
That's still a lot of ships.
That's a lot of ships. So how do you handle?
Yeah, no, because that's definitely good because it's easy with 6 to get into these rings of okay, there's this barrel roll block, self block, put it back.
Yeah.
So I can get lost in thought easily. So it's helpful if the opponent's very polite and says, hey, would you mind hurrying up or whatever because we're getting close on time. So you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll lock this in because a lot of it's I know what my primary thing is. Can I do this other thing? But yeah, with 6 ships, it gets a lot harder for sure. So I appreciate any help, and some reminders are good.
You don't have a mic. No one knows what you're saying. Let Dallas talk. He's talking about important things.
No, I finished my thought.
He did.
Hold the goddamn phone.
Ricky got 100.
Hold the goddamn phone. You ain't know who you're talking with.
I'm
You
so
motherfuckers
sorry.
Act
People
like you
at
forgot
home.
about Dre.
What is even
No,
happening?
you just have to be here.
Just let it happen.
Do it.
From the world.
All right. For D, Galactic Holonet.
Dion, I need to get to my
Welcome
Loop and Chewy game.
to the live cast.
All right, I'm gonna bounce to my Loop and Chewy game. I love you, internet.
And let me
It's
tackle
the
that one. It's
HoloNet.
near and dear to my heart.
Yeah. It's on it.
Who's Michael B? Go find him so he can wreck Farmer.
Oh, he's
here somewhere. He signed up.
I don't know who that is.
So, hold up. I don't want you guys to leave. Hold
Oh,
up.
you don't want me to
I've got-
leave?
You know how you guys start with the beef?
Oh, do you have some beef, Ricky?
You guys start with
Face-to-face
the
beef.
beef every single time, right? And the only podcast that I listen to, that
No one listens
I listened
to
to you guys for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, correct.
And then I got it. And then I got the joke, and I was like, okay, that's funny. I don't need to listen to another hour and 20 minutes. I got the joke.
Okay,
Anyways,
starting with beef. Continue.
the only podcast I listen to is
Dion,
the Mynocks.
you got any beef here?
Oh man.
Right, so the OG. Hold up. I listened to you guys for 50. Hold up, I already told the joke. I'm not gonna tell it to you twice. So the only podcast I listen to is the Mynocks Squadron podcast.
Sorry, these are your
It's all right.
Sitting right there.
It's okay. I'm not offended.
Hold up. You guys don't understand. I'm D's bitch. Dion says, hold up. This is the greatest burn I've ever received in my entire life. Dion burnt me harder than any human being. I'm gonna get to you guys in a second. Dion burnt me harder than any human being ever. So I'm like, Dion, I'm at Worlds. I'm ready. I'm whatever you need. I am there for you. He sends me a picture of his fucking bags. He's like, I need help carrying this. Are you shitting me? That is amazing.
Bad boy.
That is the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. I mean, right?
Oh my
we have a
God.
TV studio worth of equipment that we brought,
Yeah,
right?
it's just like, I need help carrying.
You see, I offered Dion my services. He's like, you know what? I'd love for you to come commentate some games.
All right, so I love the Mynocks, but I thought like I was going to be invited on at some point, and that just disappeared. What's up with that?
So D does
What
all
is
of
up
our
with that?
scheduling.
Answer for your crime.
So this
Blame
guy.
D. D picks all the guests. D picks every
All
guest.
right. So D, I'm not going to burn you. Instead, I'm going to teach you the greatest X-Wing cheers of all time.
Bring it.
The greatest X-Wing cheers of all time. All right? All right, so here's the greatest X-Wing cheers of all time. Biratani.
Uh-oh.
Focus.
This is dangerous. Uh-oh.
That's it.
But now you guys are a Tawny mind. Like every time he drinks, you have to
I'm so
drink.
stressed. I'm stressed.
That also works. Now we have to drink.
He just drank. You have to drink now. So you guys are mind linked.
You said we were stressed, buddy.
I weigh $130, man. Don't do this to me.
Ricky, you're two of D.
Hey,
come on.
All right, we're gonna let them go play their Loop and Chewy game. We're gonna interview the Australians.
Do it.
Oh shit.
Aussies.
Yeah. Australia.
So I don't mean to crush on you too hard, Dion, but I'm like so happy to see you right now.
I love you, man.
This feel good.
Feels great. I feel like we did this like 6 months ago.
Yeah,
or something.
this feels awfully familiar, right?
Well, except we're not in like gangbanger area. Everybody grab a mic. All right, well, let's do mic check. Mic check.
Yo.
Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. There should be a microphone.
Hey, bro.
Tyler's butting
Oh,
his
just share.
ass into this,
We can
which is
share.
fine. Tyler, when you're one loss, you can butt your ass into whatever you want. When you're one loss, you can butt your ass into whatever you want. Yeah.
When did you move down?
You wanna snuggle with me?
You're with us. You're with us, mate.
All right, so
You
I'm
stole Tyler already?
He's with us. You can't do anything about it.
Just for the record, in recorded media, Tyler does still owe me a beer.
There you go. So we're here with. Do you guys have a squadron name?
Blue Squadron.
Blue Squadron. They all died on Scarif.
Blue Squadron. How original.
We're those guys you send in when it doesn't look
We're
like
red, green, yellow, and purple taken.
All right. So for the internet to know, who's Jaren and who's Travis?
Jaren, Travis.
Jaren,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm Jaren. That's Travis.
Yeah, I'm Travis.
Jaren's got the beard.
They wouldn't know any different. They could be lying now.
They
We wouldn't
could.
know. We
Yeah,
wouldn't
Jaren's
know.
got the glorious beard.
Like that.
You gotta be careful what you say. I'm sitting right behind you, man.
These guys are big. Don't mess with them. I'm scared.
They're the friendliest people I've met in a long ass time. There you go.
All right, so
We only like to pretend we're scary.
Who played today? All right, so let us. We'll get to you in a minute. How'd it go?
Yeah, I got 5 and 2.
5 and 2.
So did you make the cut?
Oh yeah.
Congrats. What'd you run?
I ran a tiny Fen, a tiny Terok with no thrusters, and a Sage, a tiny, and lats.
Woo! Well, I didn't
you
do very
know,
well with
it's a
it,
good
but
crew.
yeah.
You did all right. You gave it a crack.
We're just the question askers.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I got excited. Hey, what'd you play?
I went 6-1.
6-1. What'd you play with?
Wait, really?
Yes.
Are you kidding?
Yes.
I don't need to know that.
My man
My
Vernon.
only loss was to our dread Pirate Lord.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is loss in your face right now. I'm so sad. I was your one loss?
Yeah.
No.
You stopped him from going 7-0. You stopped the monster.
Oh my God. Okay. So not only is that sad because I beat. Oh God. All right.
You're done.
Drop the mic.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So tell us what you ran.
I ran the Bunky Swarm. So
The Blair
2
Blunky.
Bs with FCS, Y-Wing, Stress Hog, and 2 Zs with Tracer Threads and Guidance Chips.
And I was just
Yeah.
this.
I thought
I don't
this
wanna
was
play it.
Scum and Villainy, not Scum and
Yeah, Scum and you guys are like so welcome on Scum and Villainy. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it fit in perfect.
Yeah.
This is
So, my one loss was. And
Do you feel good about that or bad? Like
I
I'm not
feel-
sure how you feel.
I feel. I think bad.
You feel bad?
I feel bad about myself more than anything.
You beat the 6-1 guy.
Yeah.
Feel good about yourself.
Yeah, I feel good about myself. You're right. You're right. No, good for you then. Great.
So, what were some unexpected matchups or things that you saw that maybe surprised you?
Yeah. What surprised you? What popped up in your vision that you weren't expecting?
Those squirrely A-Wings that just... I couldn't get a shot.
Also, I think probably the fact that Vernon managed to beat like 2 triple jump squads with a PS2 Swarm, so
That's awesome.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. It's big ups to Vernon. So
I came up against a Ray and then like Lothal. It killed my Fen 7 minutes in. Killed my Terok at the 15-minute mark. And then it was a Sage for 1 hour.
he won that game. He forgets to tell you that, but
I got the win.
The suspense.
he got the win.
Got the win.
That's awesome.
I wasn't expecting to win, no.
All right, evade, Turok, focus, and stress. You're fine. Everything's a fight.
Stress.
No, Turok was dead.
Turok was.
It was just a Sage.
Just a Sage.
Against a full health Ray and a half like VCX.
Look at me go. Damn. Wow.
It was pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
So, what are you excited about for tomorrow?
I was excited for tomorrow, but then after watching today on the sidelines, like fluffing these guys up, I'm not really looking forward to it. I'm not really looking forward to it. I'm pretty terrified of the level of competition out there. So,
What is something maybe that you saw out there that maybe is giving you some second thoughts, or that you need to go plan tonight for?
I feel okay to play that. I just
Kylo
want to
Whisper, maybe?
Boss Dengar. Boss Dengar Alpha Strike. I just want to stay away from that, and then
Okay.
I think I should be okay against everything else.
All right.
I think I'll be okay. That's what I say now, but I'll go full Jeremy Howard and go 0-4 or whatever.
Just drive the knife in.
That's twice already tonight.
Hey, we have bragging rights, so we played them last night in the charity match.
Yeah.
And systematically.
Hold up. I'm so fucking happy. Hold up.
Not an explicit stream.
Sorry. I'm so.
My mistake.
Happy. Yeah. You invited the wrong dude. Scum and Villainy podcast, where your children listen to. Anyways, I'm so happy you guys beat the Howards.
It was pretty.
So happy.
It was a pretty big schooling for
I
those
love
guys.
the Howards, though, to be fair. Those guys are nice dudes.
Yeah, they're so nice.
But, I mean, sometimes I feel like you just got to take it down a step, right?
Cut the legs
right?
out.
It's just like, you guys are great. You got, we love you. I mean, the Howards, like, Jeremy dressed up as Cobra Kai last year, right?
Yep.
Which is hilarious. We love you.
Do we know if he has an outfit this year?
Sometimes maybe a little too high. You just
they're
got to
intense
bring it
guys.
down a step. And so you got to prove which brothers are the best.
We know
and
now.
then from there, you just bring them down a step or two, right?
cut the
They're
legs out.
they're still really good, but
Bring it
just
over here.
down a step or two.
The greatest X-Wing family of all. So our next challenge is the Reeds from the UK.
There you go.
So it's Tom Reed and his
so
brother.
Here's an idea that we had for next year. Well, we're gonna do the charity match. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do something, but people can donate live to affect the game. So like,
how so?
Like,
please
I mean,
explain.
14 focus, $1,400 to charity.
No, something along those lines. Like, donate $20 to the charity. We see it. What do you want? All right, give this ship a focus token.
Oh, so like Duncan bumped, desperately needs a focus. Please donate.
Right.
Yeah, donate $10, move an asteroid.
Jeremy said we were doing enough of that last night for free.
Yeah.
Apparently, we got pizza.
I haven't eaten anything all day.
Just stick it right in front of you. I just want you eating in front. That's
We got pizza as well, man.
We just came from dinner.
So I'm gonna work on a list of prices and things we can do, and we'll get a couple of different people involved.
Hell yeah.
And maybe I would like to try to do 4 matches for this.
Yeah.
So that we can get as much community involvement. Maybe we'll vote on a charity or split it up between a couple. But we'll figure it out. But I want to do something to motivate people's giving spirit during the game. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we could try. I mean, Jared and me were fairly lucky to get crowdfunded to come over already.
For sure.
We raised nearly $4,000 to get us over here. So, and I'm actually getting married next May. So,
alrighty.
Unless I win Worlds this year, don't get in my way. All right. There's no way I'll come back the year after. So.
All right,
I'll
that's
be
fine.
here.
Well then.
All I heard was there needs to be a groundswell of charity donations to get you there.
Yeah.
I heard a groundswell of charity donations for the Foss brothers to come back together.
The Foss
I would like
Elite.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
The Legion.
Should be.
You're taking over for a minute.
So
All
Jason's
right. So the best, worst thing that ever happened to this cast is about to happen.
You get the throne. So we've also got Jason. Jason's flying.
Oh, yeah.
You're all done.
We'll just leave.
All right, Galactic, calling it. This is officially a pirate fucking takeover. Wait, sorry, a pirate family takeover.
Family-friendly pirate takeover.
Family-friendly takeover.
That's not what I signed up for.
It's after midnight. I'm pretty sure this is like cable access. We can do what we want.
Look at
5 in
me.
the afternoon. Back home.
I'm the captain now.
Sorry, Mr. Phillips.
All right, so let's talk. I don't know if we've had a chance to get you guys take of the meta you've seen at Worlds and whatnot, but
What meta? There was double fire.
Yeah.
Black
Like
Whisper,
that's
and the normal shit. All
yeah.
the time.
So that's it's pretty interesting that you mentioned that. Oh, can I still hear me? Okay, cool. All right, so it's interesting that you mentioned that because it was completely open, right? Like that's what I saw. Like to be fair, like I'm coming to. I'm finally accepting the fact that I'm just a dirty scrub. You lost to a scrub, bruh. 6-1 to a scrub. A-wings for life.
You just enabled him to submarine all the way, though.
You lost 6 and 1s to A-Wings. That's the only thing I have. You're literally all I have to, like, take home with me. Anyway,
Hang
so
my head in shame.
So, all right. So you played in. So you two did not play today, right?
No,
we're both playing tomorrow.
You two did. So and are you all okay? So I'm gonna not be. I'm not gonna be the guy who says, "Oh, you're from Australia. Do you know you're from Sydney? Do you know the guy from Perth?" Right? So like that's like the most worst thing you can say to somebody. So there's no Australia meta. It's like your cities. Are you all from the same city or same area?
Same area, yeah.
Okay, so it is the same meta then.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same.
So the fact that I qualified that means that it's cool. So you see the world's meta. How does that differ from your local meta? I know. Do the four of you? I know the two of you play Vassal. Do the four of you play Vassal?
Not so much these two.
I don't really find much time for it, unfortunately.
Okay, so how did Minnesota differ from your Australian, or what area of Australia from?
We're from Sydney, and it differs in that everybody comes in at 100 points. Like
Yeah, I don't
in
get it.
Sydney, it's like 97, 98, 96.
I won a regionals with 94. So.
We don't need that shit. No.
You don't need the points, right?
No,
you're good enough that you don't need the points.
No, it's so competitive down under in that if you're not flying second with Fen, you can almost lose on deployment. Like it's just really tight. So you end up dropping stuff, and then somebody will come back in at 100 with all his extra tricks, and then it will start again.
Yeah,
like,
it's a race.
I think
regional,
that's where I am for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Based a little bit on our local meta. When we were getting ready and I was practicing this list, I came up against a player who, very, very cheekily, decided to put down Fen and said, so my PS9, I'm at 95 points.
Mm-hmm.
So I get the choice. It's like, awesome, cool. So I assume I've got initiative, yep. So we've deployed asteroids. He still hasn't asked me what I'm flying. And deploy your fleet. And he's looked at me. I'm running 3 10s.
Yeah, it's true.
Full gamble.
Your worst nightmare. No, it's all right. I'm sure there's worse.
Bombing K-Wings is my worst
Oh,
nightmare.
I know.
Full gamble.
I had to go through
My
one
strategy
today.
of just rolling better red dice is the
Doesn't
only-
work.
only strategy.
Doesn't work against that list. But the meta over here, like, I find there's two lists to beat: bombing K-Wings and like the Dunkaroo, the Manaroo, Terok, and Fen. And
Really?
Pretty much any
they're the
combination of good
Really?
scum
So
shit with a
everybody,
Tani.
exactly, everybody's got something in their list to answer it. So you're either playing it or playing the answer. And I think majority of people are playing the answer. But the problem is there's so many different answers to that question that you end up running into some really weird crap. Like,
What was your weirdest matchup that you ran into?
VI Dengai, VI Bosk. Like, where the hell did that? How did you even get up here?
That, by the way, is very common in Kansas City, where I'm from.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kansas City's all about like Alpha Strike and like I don't want to deal with any kind of BS ace pilot. Like we're done with that. We're done. We're just gonna kill it, and then we'll deal
Then
with
we'll
the
play
rest of it.
X-Wing.
We're gonna
Yeah.
hit something really hard.
They don't want to play
Yeah.
X. Exactly right.
I'll tell you what. I won't
I
have
run
these
low
two
PS.
missiles. Don't deploy Fenrau. Deal?
Yeah.
Deal? All right, I'll make that deal.
Yeah, it
So
was brutal.
so going in, what are you guys afraid of?
There's always that chance that somebody's got some sort of secret hidden Dengaroo under their pillow where they're just hiding it and lying in wait. There's obviously a low chance now. Chatting with Paul, he's playing tomorrow.
What I like
I
about
think
Paul
people-
is that like he's like I haven't even practiced.
No, he's been practicing for
He
IA.
practiced yesterday, and he's gonna go like 5-2,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Or 6-1.
He's a
That's
5-2
how it
guy.
works.
He's a
He just
6-1
does the
guy.
basics and does them perfect
And that's
every
it.
time.
He doesn't make mistakes.
No.
That's the thing with that.
And the
That's
thing
it.
about X-Wing is you can treat X-Wing like any top-level sport. As long as you're doing the reps, you're getting the games, you're playing and you're playing and you're playing. As long as you do your basics right every turn, so you don't bump, you don't hit rocks, you get your actions, you do your triggers, you'll win. And that's what it's all about. As long as you don't stuff up round after round, or if you do have a bad round and your dice carry you through, it's all right. But and that's probably what Paul does best. He just does the basics better than anybody else. He just What's the rep?
Mistake-free X-Wing.
Mistake-free X-Wing.
By doing mistake-free X-Wing, you minimize the negative impact that the dice will have on you.
Yeah,
you
dice
can
don't
still
matter.
blank out on 4 dice, but you minimize the effect of that by playing mistake-free.
Yeah.
Yeah, if only you could just play mistake-free. That's
One day.
that would be great if I could do that.
That's the dream. Easy. Not all of us are blessed.
That's what Paul does. Yeah, exactly.
Not all of us are so
Most
blessed.
of us are scrubs like me.
FCS triggers and 4 focuses, I think.
In one game? That would be awful.
So I know y'all were walking around today. So Tyler, I'll let you get prop depths here since you've been sitting around. Let's go through. What was your favorite list that you saw today? Either that you played against or that you just saw somebody run that you really like.
My favorite game that I played in that was against a cool list was one of the super tight games that I pulled out, but it was 2 snap juke A-wings. Braylon with Tactician and R3A2.
Beautiful.
And then Jess with Swarm Leader.
Beautiful.
That's my dad's squad.
We were talking about that, yeah.
Beautiful.
That's a good squad.
4 to 6 dice gun. And it was one of those things that I did a 2-bank instead of a 3-bank with Whisper that didn't let me barrel roll to really maneuver where I needed to. And I found out later, so this will be good for everyone out there in X-Wing land. When you kill a ship, you're supposed to turn all of the damage cards face up.
What?
Oh, what?
What?
That's a rule.
Literally no one's played
What
that
the
way
hell
for
is this?
6 years.
My universe has been rocked.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either, which would have been very important.
Oh, wait, hold up. Are you kidding? Because I don't know
Is
that
this-
rule.
is this
I've
when
been
it's
playing
removed from
since
play?
Wave 1,
Is this
and I
when it's
don't know
removed
that.
From play, or when it's removed from play, you turn them all face up?
You turn them all face up.
No
you
way.
Pick up the model.
No way.
Technically, once the ship is destroyed, all of those damage cards on that ship are discarded. They go to the discard pile, and the discard pile is face
Learn
up.
something new.
So that's very important. When
No
you have
way.
combo and
Yeah.
you
Are you
relying
kidding?
on a second blind.
Guys.
When that
Okay.
second blind is the only
I don't
face-down
have a
damage card on an A-wing.
I don't have
deck.
I don't have anything clever here. I
And I
just
get
did
double
not
damage.
know that.
Oh, yeah,
No
you're
idea.
in trouble. I need this one card.
Yeah, I need one. There's 1 in a 33. It should be. It's not there. It's not there.
So,
It's not
do
there.
you see anything that you just kind of want to give a shout out to, or?
What was it?
I really
Why-
like those Braylon,
Yeah.
Jess, and Captain Rex and big squads. It's heaps of control, heaps of stuff going on. It just really all synergizes combo wings really well. I like seeing those lists up there, kind of thing. So
I really want to play Duncan's squad from last night. The
that's
Rage,
insane.
Experimental Interface, Pattern Analyzer, Nenum.
With the stress hog.
With an
That
R3A2.
guy is a beast.
Yeah,
Nian-
Nian's really good, actually. I
he's
love
insane.
The
Nian.
thing that's better is snapshot on him.
Yeah.
Nian with snapshots, so good.
So dumb.
When
And then
Jaren
you had-
decided to play Nian, I said to him, "You're putting stress hog on." And he goes, "No, I'm going to run BB-8." I said, "You're
What a
putting
mistake
stress
that
hog
was.
on."
That's what you're doing.
I was the inferior in the end that game. And then he had a pimped out Nora. Then he had this Ahsoka sitting there. And when he hit me with a combat phase barrel roll, I was like, wait, what? I need to do that. So that's just what I'm going to play when I get home. It'd be really cool.
I don't know. Did you guys ever see Nathan Ides list from the System Open?
Is that one where he'd shoot and then scavenge your crane back?
Yes.
I have heard rumors of it in
This was the
dark
best thing
circles.
ever. So he's got Corrin, because
Yeah.
Nathan only ever runs
He
Corrin.
runs
That's what he
Corrin.
does. A VI Ahsoka with Scavenger Crane, the mod for Capture Tie, Sabine with a seismic charge because we want a 26-point TIE fighter.
Why not?
And Biggs.
Yep.
So in the opening engagement, Ahsoka starts shooting you. And you're like, he flipped the mod down.
What an
Why is he-
idiot.
Yeah, why is he doing this?
Is your mic on? Okay, put it in your face.
So then you kill Biggs.
Tyler's
so that you can finally shoot Ahsoka.
almost dead,
She
boys.
scavenger cranes your goddamn mod back, and now you can't shoot her anymore. And it's the best thing ever.
I heard about it, I think our dad was telling about it. I was like, that's not how it works. And he's like, it's how it works.
That's
I'm like,
how it works.
If you ever do me like that, we're going to have some problems, okay?
Right. I saw it in a top 4 of a System Open. That's where I got to watch him do it. And I was like, all right, that's cheeky and clever.
Did you walk past am I lost?
Yeah.
This is the bottom tables? Top tables? Where am I?
So, fellas, what are your twos that you saw that you liked? What list did you see today that you liked?
You didn't really watch much. You were in IA cut.
Yeah. If you don't count, that you don't count.
He saw my squad. It was interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't really get much of a chance to go around.
Yeah, you had long games, eh?
I had long games, and
because
really,
when you fly Rebel Swarm, it takes a long time. It just does. You got to fly 5 ships, right?
Yeah. Flying Rebel Swarm against 2 trip U-boats lists in a row is just mush.
It's the worst.
That sounds like the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's just mush.
Hey, but you get to block them, right?
Sorry?
You get to block them, right?
I do, but it's still
over and over and over again.
So, did you see anybody like close to you or anything like that? Mine doesn't count. Like, I'm a scrub, so I don't get nothing. I don't get nothing.
Wasn't there somebody running 4 Zeds and 3 space tugs? Always space.
Sure.
I looked at that and went, stay away from me.
Yeah.
Don't come near me. Get back. Get back to the bottom tables. Don't come up top because you'll
bottom
smash me.
tables of X-Wing are a dark place, man.
Oh, aren't they?
Oh.
So you're down there and you're listening, and everyone's like, "Oh, my dice, my dice, my dice."
It's so good.
And then there's so many rule calls, like judges every second. It's like judge, and it's like when you look at the top tables, it's only ever arc checks. That's all they care about. Arc check, yeah, it's good. No, okay, move on.
That's the very
exactly
occasional, really weird interaction.
Yeah. I gotta hit the sack, guys. I gotta play tomorrow.
I think the squad I saw that I liked was it was good to see Dallas back to flying a TIE Swarm and doing well with it.
Yeah.
So happy. So happy to see Dallas do well.
I want the TIE Swarm to be good.
Yeah.
And I feel like there are only a few people that
if you
feel
Sorry,
safe.
TIE Swarm.
You feel safe flying the TIE Swarm, right?
Yeah.
If you look up the Paul Heaver Dallas Parker World Final 2013,
that was one of the best.
I think that's one of the best games of X-Wing.
One of the best recorded games of X-Wing.
X-Wing available on the internet.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
If
I'm
you
gonna leave you
haven't
guys.
watched
So I'm gonna hit the
it, check
sack.
Fine. That's
Sorry,
fine.
dude. Some of us have to fly tomorrow and win.
I gotta some peeps in then. Dion's like, I'm eating pizza, so I gotta cause some problems while he's gone.
Have you been reading chat? Has Chad been asking you questions? Or just ignoring chat? I'm sorry, Chad. I can't read from this far away.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we should read some stuff, right?
Thanks for having us.
All right, so I'm just getting stuff in Twitch.
We got it.
Don't do that.
All right, I kind of want to get some Krayts in. Hey, Chris, you want in? All right, so.
All right, Ricky. Welcome to the Scum and Villainy podcast channel. Oh wait, we're getting invaded. It's fine.
All right. I don't even know.
Why would he ever put you in charge? What is he thinking?
We don't ask questions.
All right, so
take over.
Let's start with this guy knows some things.
What's happening? I can barely hear you. Loop and Chewie, that's the finals. It's quite loud.
It's getting very loud in here.
All right, so
At 1 in the morning
should we
of the
start beef?
Radisson.
Should we start beef with Chris or?
Fuck you guys, we're the best. Oh wait, I can't say that here. I'm sorry.
Family
After
friendly.
midnight, we're cable access. We can say what we want.
Okay, we'll take it.
Well, I mean, D's not here to stop me.
It's true. He's definitely not right there.
D is slightly off camera.
How'd Loop and Chewie feel? Easiest game of my life. Oh wait, the camera's over here, right? My bad.
Was that the easiest game of your life because it wasn't X-Wing?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So, some dude.
Some
dude. I'm playing X-Wing, right? At Worlds.
Yep.
And it's not going well. Let's just say it's not going.
It's not looking good.
Right. So I'm playing Nora Dash, and I've got A-Wings, which is already like it's already starting from behind, and and I get beat 100-0.
That's unfortunate.
100-0,
why didn't you score points?
Which is already embarrassing.
Yeah.
Right? It's embarrassing. It's like, oh boy, I didn't get anything here.
Yeah.
My day may be shot at this moment.
Yeah, and then did he rub it in?
And then this guy's like, "Hey, I gotta take a picture of you." What are you talking about? And he's like, "Oh, well, the Krayts say that if you beat a podcaster 100-0, we get a set of templates." And I'm like, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Yeah, man. Like, who the fuck are the Krayts?"
Correct response.
Perfect. Which, I now have to take a side aside and throw some shade.
I'm ready.
Because you all decided this contest was going to happen.
Yeah.
And Zach knew about this shit.
No, he didn't.
No,
Did I?
No, Zach.
Oh, yeah, he knew.
So I meet Zach at Chicago Regional.
Yep.
Like 3 days before the podcast goes live, where you talk about this is the challenge.
Yeah.
First round, I beat him into the ground 100-0.
Oh, so wait.
And he doesn't say anything.
So you're
I'm gonna
mad
take a picture.
that he did something like scummy and villainous?
Well,
that's
Flying
fair.
Empire.
And also, 3 days before it went live is 3 days before we recorded it. We don't edit any of that shit.
That's fair. That's fair.
Record it, hit live, they can deal with it. Seriously though, the fact that we haven't started a fist fight with somebody that got 100-0'd, and then they're like, "Can I get a picture?" Like, fuck no, you can't get a picture. Are you serious? Like, fight me? Are you?
I appreciate it.
So let's
It just makes me work harder.
talk about this. Let's talk about the bounty. So let's talk about Krayt. Well, hold up.
I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Dion, I need confirmation that we even should talk about Krayt.
We can talk about Krayt if.
Turn your mic on.
It might not be turned up. Check 1 2. Check.
Dion's gonna fix everything because I broke
all of
it.
our life woes. No, he broke it. He gave you a
Can you hear me
broken
now?
setup.
Hold up. I can't hear myself in this one.
You can't hear yourself. Can you hear yourself now?
People are just watching. There's
I can
silent.
hear
There's
myself.
no audio. Are you playing tomorrow? Did you play today? No, of course. I watched
He
your
went
game.
6-1,
I'm
son.
So tired.
You cast my.
I'm the only
That
scrub
happened.
on my team.
Are you kidding me?
I'm
Our
the only
casting
scrub on
your
my
whole
team.
game was like, wait, what's happening? Does that fit? I don't know. Duncan's talking shit about random people.
Dude, the 3 bank that fit over the top of
That
the
was
song.
godly.
Oh my god, that was so good.
All
Connor's
right,
back there.
so-
It won't fit. I'm like, fuck
So,
yes, it
Dion,
will.
should we even mention Chris's podcast?
I was on it, so we can talk about it for a little bit.
I hear that they literally cold call you, and that's why you're on.
They did.
They just call your number.
I was
can I
playing
get-
with my daughter.
Yeah.
When they called.
You want to know what I love is that it's like Don Rickles, right? Like I didn't get cold called, and I'm mad about that. Why am I mad?
Give me your
about
phone number
that?
in a couple
Why
months.
am I mad that I didn't get cold called by a bunch of scrubs? Why am I mad? But I'm mad. I'm furious.
I mean, I'd be mad if I didn't.
I friended their forums just to call them amateurs.
Right.
Because I'm mad they didn't cold call me. What is happening to me?
You're broken.
It's the Krayt
We've made
effect.
mistakes in life. We've made mistakes.
So Chris, tell us about how the hell you got to the bounty program.
So,
What
everybody at the
inspired
podcast X-Wing's bad, and your advice is bad. So, it's like, well, let's demonstrate that they're all bad. And watch how many of them get 100-0'd. And then I went through like 30 sets of templates in a week and a half. It was awful.
All right. So which podcast has given up the most?
Oh, Sling Paint, easy. They
Correct.
did
Right there.
like 5 in a weekend. It was
Who is
awful.
that?
Exactly.
I don't even know.
They're
Is it
no
a
longer
podcast?
allowed. Yeah.
Okay.
No, they're like a YouTube channel.
Well, they don't count anymore, right?
No, they don't count anymore.
Okay.
Fuck no.
So
Get
that's
that
how
outta
bad they
here.
were. They no
Yes.
longer count.
I told you my plan, right?
Yeah. Well, no.
I got 100-0 once, and I'm like, wait, they're giving away templates?
Yep.
So if I 100-0 every single time, they have to give away a bunch of templates.
But is the joke really on us?
There
at
are
that
different
point?
ways to troll, sir. There are different ways to troll.
We'll start writing your name on them. I don't care.
That's awesome.
That's good. I like it.
Acrylic's super cheap when you buy it in bulk. It's so cheap. FFG are the biggest money scroungers ever. Are you kidding me? Acrylic little weapons disabled tokens for day 2. There's 50 cents each. You can make a full set of templates for $5. Give everybody a cardboard castle. Come on, FFG, what are you doing?
That's amazing.
Which podcast has given up the least?
Well, it was you guys until today.
That's me.
So
That's
I'm
on
sure
me.
it's some podcast
That is
I've never
on me.
heard of is the problem.
That's fair. What popular podcast?
That's us. We're the only
We
popular
both-
podcast.
Ghost Squad's has only given up
See,
twice,
the best
right?
part is
Boom.
I can shit on people
Mic
on
drop.
accident here, and it'll be great.
Right?
So who's popular?
Well, okay. So if we go who's popular.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about who's here. I think that'd be a good.
But at the same time, anytime you see it posted online, people are like, oh, are there any podcasts for this to listen to? And it's always Gold Squadron gets mentioned, Mynocks gets mentioned,
Yes.
Scum and Villainy gets mentioned. If people hate their lives, Krayts gets mentioned.
Oh,
that's
easy.
basically it.
So I think the problem might be.
Nova obviously gets
Yeah.
mentioned.
Yeah. So back to dials. I think all their
Correct.
I think all their templates get stuck on the board edge bumpers. So I don't get any of them. But I assume that they get bountied every now and then. He's broken.
Listen to the last episode. I talk about this.
This is everything I wanted, by the way.
You'll be happy to know we did our local tournament, and a guy played Double Ghost Y-Wing. We gave him a clock. Just a big wall-sized clock with a logo rebel taped to the front of it.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Can I call out people by name?
Do it.
No, these people are here. Fuck that. I'm out.
Do it.
It's the Krayts. I did this. I made this mistake. It's too late.
It's okay. We're on this train now. Let's go.
Hold on. It's 1:15 in the morning. It's fine.
It's
Go.
fine.
Go. Wait, what?
It's 1:15 in the morning. Go. You're good.
If you're watching this,
It's
you
too
know what
late
you're in
now.
for.
Oh, yeah. No, it's the Francois clock.
The second this went past pirate control,
It's all
it was
over.
too late.
How many people are watching this bullshit?
Yeah, how many?
We
got
I
up
don't
there?
have the numbers up there. I just
Okay.
have the chat open.
So it's
I
just
can find out,
Travis. Where's Travis? There he is with his U-bots.
So you want to talk about some beef?
Oh, I'm ready. What do we got?
So drunken podcasting.
Yeah.
That's real original.
That's really what?
That's real original.
I don't drink.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah. That's
Wait,
sober
those are-
me.
those are
Hold up,
coherent
hold up.
Yeah.
Yish.
Yeah. So either Ben and Tyler drug me, which is likely, but usually they're late,
To
like
be
by
fair,
half an hour. and
Zach,
half a
Zach does it enough for everybody.
Yes. I think if we drank, he would die by association.
Can we take one serious moment here?
Yeah.
Baby?
Like one serious moment. So those of you who are watching at home, one really great thing that I know that myself, the Scum and Villainy podcast, the Mynocks, maybe you guys are gonna probably have to start one pretty soon, but Patreon.
Yeah, fuck that.
No,
if we take people's money, they want a quality product, and we're not capable of that.
But all of this equipment is time. Everything costs money, right?
D works really hard.
Um,
So does Sozin.
Yeah.
And
Sozin.
not
Dude,
and not,
X-Wing
and
Dad
not
works
me
so
and
hard.
Tyler. X-Wing Dad.
Do we have
X-Wing
Sozin
Dad.
here?
No, he's not here. He's
Yeah,
X-Wing
no.
Dad.
X-Wing
Yeah.
Dad
No,
is
that's
not here.
that's Chambly. Chambly's X-Wing daddy.
Sozin is
No,
X-Wing
no,
Dad.
no. Sozin's X-Wing Dad.
we're in 2017.
tell
You
you,
can have
he
two
can be
daddies.
dad.
Sozin's our X-Wing
The amount
Daddy.
of stuff that doesn't get the shit that doesn't get talked out of us too, because X-Wing
Yeah,
Dad is
yeah.
like
Basically, how it works is
We could use one of those.
Tyler and I get really fucking mad at something, and we're like,
You might get riled up.
damn it, we get really family mad at something, and we're like, no. We gotta go at that person. And the X-Wing Dad's like, you
We're
should
ready
not
to
do
tweet.
that.
We're ready to tweet.
What's
It's
the worst
bad
that could
for
happen?
us
Nobody's
if you
punched
do
me
that.
yet.
And then we
Like,
go,
it's
oh,
fine.
No one's gonna punch
you're
me.
right, X-Wing Dad.
Exactly. Like, I'm a pasty ass, like barely 6 foot white dude. Like, if nobody's punching me, you're fine.
Right. I feel good.
Anyways, you were saying there
Yeah,
are
well,
people that legitimately
Patreon's
work
a
hard.
thing.
Right, Patreon's a thing. If you like the content, I'll give you an example of something that happened with me today. I didn't get to sit down at all today, right? It was play. Dion, something's wrong with the stream. Come fix it. Play. Is everything okay? No, fix this, right? I got there 9 o'clock in the morning, set everything up. Didn't even get to use the bathroom. Just started playing.
And we love you for it.
I want to help out the community. I'm hoping that you guys can help us out too. Just help pay for the internet bill. We've used so far. I'll tell you exactly how many gigabytes of data we've used.
I'll give you your headphones. I'll switch with you. This is your setup.
Oh wait, speaking of that, hey, Dion.
I mean, I feel like I'm the OG podcaster.
So I officially don't care enough to stream tomorrow and play at the same time.
Okay.
So I got 22 gigs of data for you for tomorrow if you want. I mean, don't use it all. I need some for Sunday when I'm out. But
when you 0-2 and drop.
04 Jeremy Howard it. Lose to Richard Sue on the 0-3 table.
All right.
There will be nothing better that happens than that all weekend. That was the best thing ever.
That's a funny mention, and I have to bring this up.
Go for it.
Game 1.
Yep.
Because you mentioned Richard Sue.
Oh God.
All right. So, didn't you guys make like stickers that said Sue did nothing wrong?
No, but that sounds like a good idea.
That sounds like
Make it happen.
You see,
Dude,
you guys
stickers are so cheap.
You guys are notorious for like shit like that. All right, so
the current campaign is I'm with Heaver.
Yeah.
So Tyler draws Richard Sue game 1.
Oh, you won. Congrats.
Yeah, and like he literally gives me the shittiest grin of all time. Like, oh my God, yes, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, you have to have context here. So 3 Gen Cons ago.
That's a lot of Gen Cons.
There's a lot of Gen Cons.
Before you were even able to drink.
Fair.
Please tell me that's true.
I'm 26. I just look like I'm 15.
Right. You just look like you're 12.
So anyway, 3 Gen Cons ago. Played through day 1, make it to day 2. Day 2 is 7 rounds of Swiss.
Just rub it in.
7 rounds of Swiss. Cut to top 8. I know going into day 2 that I can't play the cut to top 8 because I was a defending national champion of a different game.
So you're not going to make it in. Regardless,
So
you're not playing
I'm not
the next
playing
round.
Top 8, right? So we start playing. I'm now 6-0. Or 5-1. I'm the game that makes it in, right?
Yeah.
And I draw Richard. And we're last game before cut to top 8. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to drop either way after this game. And he goes, oh, so you're going to forfeit to me. It's like, oh, no, motherfucker.
You're going down.
I'm the gatekeeper. If you want in, you got to go through me.
You got to get through me.
That's amazing.
I murdered the shit out of him.
Did Duncan tell you when he did something similar? No. So it's a 6-round tournament. He's at 1,000 MOV for the last round. Because
of course he is.
His opponent has to leave. They're both 5-0. And they both make the cut as long as they draw, right?
Okay.
And the guy goes, do you want to draw? And Duncan goes, no, I want 1,200 MOV. And the guy's like, I have to leave. And Duncan just goes, you can concede. So he does, and he gets.
And then more Krayts entered. This is how it works, right?
Yo.
Hey, girl.
Y'all played a game called Smash Up?
Yes.
All right,
I've
so
never played.
y'all are like zombies, right?
Yes.
You can kill the Tenacious Z.
Yes.
But it just keeps coming back.
The Tenacious Crate.
It just keeps coming back.
The Tenacious Crate, yes.
Tenacious Crate,
just
yeah.
walk in front of the camera.
I don't know why they care.
Yeah, really. Nothing of value will be lost.
No, nothing at all.
The important thing is the truck nuts get to see day 2.
Should I play that tomorrow?
Truck nuts?
Dude, I put like 100 reps of 2 arcs and Just Pava in because it's fucking hilarious.
It's awful.
So D, tomorrow.
I hate it.
Tomorrow, the dream team of dream teams.
Play your boys.
Dude, I'm going to go 0-7.
Play your
Krayts
boy.
are talking while we're trying to talk content here.
There's no content to be had here.
That's your podcast.
It's your podcast now, bitch.
This is my podcast. I'm the goal leader. Let's go.
Look at D. He's the captain now.
Go for it.
I can't see him through his glasses.
So D, you and I are doing the stream tomorrow.
Yep, it's you and me.
Games 1 through 3.
Yep.
The dream team is tomorrow.
Are you gonna be hungover tomorrow?
So I was telling Tyler about this, and the whole plan's ruined actually, because I thought to myself,
the state is terrible.
because my plans are terrible because I'm a scrub.
The state, the whole state. Of
Yeah, because
Minnesota.
the state of Minnesota is terrible. My old plan was I was going to get you drunk.
You were gonna get me drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That did not work.
No.
That did not work. There's no booze for you to drink.
No,
And if
haven't
there
had a
was,
single-
I'm going to drink it myself.
I haven't had a single drink tonight.
We should preface.
Get good.
We went to go buy booze.
Me neither.
And apparently the state shuts down at 10 p.m. and you cannot buy liquor
Also,
here.
yeah, Minnesota sucks.
Worst state.
Minnesota really
The
sucks.
worst,
Really bad.
worse than fake Carolina.
Florida's the worst state.
Jesus.
Florida man.
So,
I'm sorry, Florida
instead
man.
of
I would
instead
like
of
to
you
disagree
being
with you.
hyper hungover and me just being
was
regular
just that. I
hungover,
was just
I'm
that.
going to be regular hungover and you're going to be
Illinois,
great.
so
I
do
know.
we.
I know.
So
I'm
I have a
I'm
real
gonna-
question for you, Dion. I have a real
this
question
is a
for you.
clusterfuck right now. They don't know how to run. One person talks at a time.
I'm the captain now, Dion. I have a question for you.
All right.
Podcast, Dion.
So, at the start of round 6, I go get food, and I get
Oh,
back,
yes.
and Duncan goes, "Hey, we got Tyler," and I was like, "Wasn't he on table 1?" And he goes, "Yeah." I was like, "What did you do?" we stole table 1 from you guys.
Yes, you did.
Wrecked.
It's all right.
All right. If you lost to Ben Keller today, you got to stop talking.
Dion, do you know what viewer count you got up to today?
No.
Over 500.
Whoa. We didn't.
Oh, shit.
No,
Over
Brianna
9,000.
saw 50.
No, it was like
No, you
150.
guys broke like 480 at one point. I saw it go over 502. I don't know if it got higher.
Right.
Because I was trying to win. But
Right.
But yeah, you guys actually.
That's
I think
awesome.
That's the largest
Really good shit.
period.
So-
bigger than FFG. Sure as hell bigger.
So
Bigger than FFG.
So I'm doing rounds 1 through 3 with Dion, right?
Yep.
And
That's looking good.
Rounds 1 through 3 with Dion, and that's gonna be
Dion.
wild.
Dion.
Dion.
It's all right, man.
That's it. No, that's it because I'm doing rounds 1 through 3 with Dion, and that's gonna be the professional versions.
Yes.
Then the scrub. I get bodied. 100-0 templates version comes out 4 through 7.
Good.
And I'm just gonna crash the crate version. And
We welcome you.
You guys can't stop
You're
me.
not streaming tomorrow. I don't trust you with that.
Yes, I am. Well,
See what I'm
set it
I'm
up.
going
This
to
is what I'm
baseball.
talking about.
I'm going to baseball
gonna
with Jerry.
crash it, and it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be terrible. I'm gonna be
You're
terrible
going to your wedding
wonderful.
tomorrow.
Standard crate.
Standard crate. Like I feel like I am Zach Matthews, except
I don't know who Zach Matthews is.
Hold the phone,
Who's
except
Zach
better at X-Wing.
Is that who's
Wait.
Boom.
who is
See-
Zach
see-
Matthews?
See,
Wait,
this,
who's
is,
that?
this
Yeah.
is how I know I'm good with you guys
Where-
because all you have to do is shit talk, and you're
I don't
fine.
know who Zach Matthews
Who's
is.
Zach Matthews?
I don't know who he is either.
You mean the Zach Matthews
Zach
Carolina Crate
Matthews?
Podcast?
Do you mean the Zach Matthews?
Carolina Crate Podcast? The
No,
Zach
I don't
Matthews
know who you're
Carolina
talking
Crate
about.
I don't either.
You know,
I don't either.
You know when he got
Nobody
here,
knows
he
who
came
we're
in and
talking
whispered in
about.
my ear and I didn't understand anything. He's like, I told you I was the Zach Matthews from Carolina Crate Podcast. I went, but you whispered it. I didn't understand a word.
Yeah. No one actually knows who you're talking about
That's why
when
he
you
plays,
say that.
That's why he doesn't play Whisper.
Looking at the chat. I'm sorry.
really
We've
can't be
been
quiet.
ignoring you guys for a while.
Yeah, you want to switch? You
Sure.
want to actually
Yeah.
be responsible because I'm not responsible.
I'll be responsible.
I'm just
Tyler?
gonna shit talk.
Okay.
Can you come to my games tomorrow and call my opponents bad and get in their head so I can win a game?
I'll do the best I can.
Thank you.
Chris.
Should I play? All right.
Yes, play
real
Vader.
talk.
But only if you play Rack Whisper.
I will not play Rack Whisper. I will play the Inquisitor, Vader, and Strident with Inspiring Recruit and title though. I will play the shit out of that.
Fair.
Should I play that or Arcs? I have 100 reps with Arcs and 2 with Vader Strident.
Oh, 2.
All right, I'm in. Let's do it.
Like, no.
I'll help you. I'll train you.
I have Rack Whisper painted in my room right
Do
now.
I look like a bitch?
Wow. I don't know. I just roll my dice, leave them on the table.
Sorry,
they
Dion.
gave me Rack
It's
Whisper.
okay.
We just ruined the whole
So-
thing. We just ruined the whole cast.
So
It's
here,
just like
we're gonna
it started down.
we're gonna
It's
hand
just going straight in.
We're gonna give the Twitch chat an opportunity here to ask any of us any specific questions that you like about us, World 2017, or personal things. That's fine,
Yes,
whatever you
Twitch
want.
chat, I am saying
Twitch
that.
chat. This is your time right now. This is what we're gonna close with.
As personal as possible.
Let
Twitch-
the
Twitch chat is
How
where I
is
was
it
born
that
and
we
bred. I'm ready
always,
for
like
it.
close
I
this
can tell.
down?
say that again.
We closed this down.
Send me your
last
cap
time,
of prides.
too. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
ready.
All right, here we go. Come on, Twitch chat. Make it happen.
Can I see some F's in
Yeah,
chat?
no, wait.
Yeah, we gotta wait for 40
lag.
seconds.
Yeah.
FYI, I am streaming with you tomorrow. You don't know this. I'm doing it.
So you assume there are
Wait,
people
really?
watching still.
So
That's
you're
the
really
problem.
not streaming
Well,
anything.
I'll stream like the first 2 rounds.
Oh, here we
No, you know how to plug that shit and do it.
Yes.
All right,
Look, guys, I'm 1 through 3 with him.
we got our first question. Who's gonna win Worlds? That's a.
Oh, I got it.
Ben
Easy.
Keller. Ben Keller.
No, fight me. Don't fight me. Please don't fight me.
All right, let's put this into reference here.
Uh huh.
Apparently, I called you guys out somewhere. I don't know where this was,
Uh-huh.
but Zach seemed to know about it. 'Cause I
No,
was like,
you gave us our only good review ever.
Blair Bunky.
For like Naboo, you were like, that was good commentary.
I say Blair.
Fantastic. Oh my God, that was great. I watched that shit at work one day. I was
Who's gonna win
laughing.
Worlds?
People were like, what are you doing?
If Blair Bunky is not too sick to
Bunky called somebody a cook. It was amazing.
No, but apparently I was like, Zach, you and any one of any other crate versus me and Blair in a fight. Let's go. And he was like, I went and got someone else for a crate. And I'm like, what does that mean? He's like, I gave Duncan a shirt. And I'm like, okay.
Fair.
I feel fine with that. I mean, I know he's got.
Tyler's winning Worlds.
I just don't know if he's ever done anything yet.
Tyler went day 2 because he sucks.
We didn't answer the
What
question.
was the question?
I said Blair Bunky. Blair Bunky.
I said Blair.
Real quick.
I'm paying attention to the dad.
No, not who. Real quick. Say one name, one person at a time. Pick a name. Go. You can't be yourself. Blair Bunky.
Believe in the Heaver.
The Zach Matthews. No, wait, no,
Wow,
Paul. I'm
that's
sorry. I
bad.
take it back.
I'm with Heaver. Yeah.
Heaver.
I'm with Blair or Tyler.
My shirt says Heaver. My heart says Duncan.
Alrighty.
I'm a Blair Bunky believer.
What? Where's you, motherfucker? Wear your shirt.
I can't. Here's the thing. Blair is
This
sick.
is not a one-word answer.
Blair is so sick. So,
Did you give him a hug?
HollowNet,
Tuck him in.
if you believe in Blair, please post to scumandvillainy.podcast@gmail.com that you want Blair to play tomorrow.
Because it's really questionable. Right
Because it's really questionable.
I'll get the plague if he plays.
I need
That's fine. I'm
people
in.
to say, Blair, we need you. We need the jankiest Rebel squad to somehow
If
go
there are
7-0.
3 B-wings and 3 U-wings in there somehow, it's not fair.
We
It's
need
not good enough.
B-wings that have not been relevant for 2 years to somehow score 80,000 kills.
He puts like munitions failsafe or some shit on him. Who knows?
Somehow Blair
How'd that
scores.
final go for him?
So a couple of highlights, right? Let's talk about some of the top contenders right now.
How did Krayts end up at the end? How did this happen?
I'm gonna start.
This
muting,
was a mistake.
I'm gonna start muting microphones pretty soon.
Any other questions?
Well, I didn't get to answer the question. Please. So, I'm gonna start with an anecdote, right? So let's talk about
One
some-
word, Dion. One name.
I'm the goal leader. Shut up. Okay.
This is his shit. We're just here to be entertaining.
That's right. So, one thing I did not like after last Worlds, a lot of people talk a lot of bullshit about Nantorfs. Oh, he ran Dengaroo.
It comes with an asterisk, by the way.
Okay.
His victory comes with an asterisk.
Right? But what? He is right now, what, 7-0? 7-0, one of the 2 highest ranked with some Jank Miranda.
Weird ass.
Auto
Some Jank
blasters and
Miranda
shit.
with Auto Blaster, no Sabine, no Advanced Slam, plasma torpedoes.
Let's be fair, Miranda's chassis
Not
is
my
better than
world
just about
champion.
anybody's.
You know what it is?
Fake
It's
world
the stash,
champion.
right? So you know what? I am in the mustache club with Nand. I want Nand to win Worlds.
Nand's a good guy, but he's in future America. We need an
53rd state.
American to win this shit.
53rd state.
All right, here's another question.
I can't even
Why
believe you
does-
guys.
Here we go. Why
There's
does
only America and future America.
why does Tyler sound like he smoked a carton of cigarettes before putting up
That's
the
not
mic?
Tyler. That's Ben. Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Good job,
My
Tyler.
voice has been straight messed up since Monday.
Jeez. Get wrecked.
That was at Hoff. It came back.
Get wrecked.
So real answer is he
and Darwin's asleep
Steve,
right now.
Do you remember Little Mermaid?
Darwin fell asleep in the hotel lobby.
D, do you remember The Little Mermaid?
Oh yeah, I like that movie.
All right, you know how Ursula gave up her voice to have 2 legs?
That was the.
Tyler gave up his voice to make the cut.
I'm okay with that.
He doesn't care. He'll happy.
Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Tyler's the responsible one. He's like over 30.
I'm not responsible.
Not you, Tyler. Fake Tyler.
Fake Tyler. I'm also over 30.
So
2 and 5, Tyler.
Oh, you woke up. No.
Another question here is.
That's the real question.
We have like 300 people watching right now.
It's always more fun to record when you
Farmer,
imagine the
that's
audience
more
of
people
thousands
than
of
listen
people
to
that are
your
watching your
podcast.
bullshit. And questioning why. It's all Travis's buy.
What's the other question?
Somebody wants to know how old Tyler is.
Which Tyler? I'm 31.
Hey, he's up. Wait. I don't know how old other Tyler is. Nobody cares. You're 31? You look good for 31. I do you.
God damn it! I like you. You're funny.
He's 12.
He's definitely 12.
He's totally Budget Nathan.
He's Budget Nathan. He's
Budget
older
Nathan.
and worse. Budget Nathan, get up here.
Honestly,
That's illegal in most states. That's okay. Now it's a felony. Now it's a felony.
I'm the captain now.
What are we doing?
Your mom.
Let's be fair.
Oh! Mrs. Budget, I'm sorry. Just going downhill. I don't know if this mic works.
You're good. You're good. So
I don't have anything to add to that.
So Budget Nathan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, but I went 3-4 because I'm a scrub.
No, more importantly, how Loop and Chewy go.
I actually played today? Yeah, I got.
He got wrecked.
You really did play today? That's real life?
Yeah, he got wrecked.
It was hilarious.
Is there another question?
I was sitting right next to him when it happened. He got wrecked.
I'm
sure it's
I'm
fine.
19, dude. I'm so glad we stole your list.
Like plus 6.
We took that list. We put it all over everywhere.
This is a good one. This is a good
What?
one. So in a fist fight between the most popular podcast and their crews, who wins?
Oh, it's scum easy.
Okay.
There's no one can take me.
Wait, hold up.
No
We're
one's
talking
safe.
like podcast on podcast.
No one will
It's it.
destroy.
We're winning.
Grudge
We're
match.
winning.
No one touches us.
That's it.
Chris is like
it's
minus
over.
1 people.
It's over.
Would you punch?
Hold up.
Punch Paul
Hold
here in the
up.
face?
Hold up.
Are you villainous enough for that?
Let's go 1 to 3.
All right.
We won't even go past 3.
So 3
1
people
to 3.
like in a death match.
1 to 3.
Okay.
All right, so I'm on the Mynocks because I'm a
Blair.
really good fighter, obviously.
Blair, Mark, Dom.
Wait, not Sozen?
Dude, 1 to 3. We can go to 6.
Sozen's better than Mark.
Really?
Oh, man.
Wait,
Really?
What are we talking about? A fist fight, or we're talking about a fist fight?
Oh, fist fight. Tyler.
Sozen, you're too small.
Tyler and we're walking.
Wait.
Tyler and we're walking.
Sozen, you're too
This
small.
guy's like 7 foot tall with
Paul in
muscle.
the face?
Heaver?
Yeah.
Why?
This guy plays sports.
Well, he's a
None
tank.
of us actually
No,
play
hold on.
Wait, was the punch
Let's
in the nuts
go. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. All right, let's not go with Tyler plays sports. Let's go with Tyler's an undefeated amateur kickboxer.
All right, how's this? Will you kick a Foss? Will you fight a Foss?
I'd fight a Foss.
All right, 'cause they're also us now. They have our match.
They're not afraid to go back to jail.
Charity match next year.
They're not afraid to go back to jail.
charity kickboxing.
But no, yeah, I mean they do karate.
Would you fight both of them at the same time?
No, I mean that's insane.
They count as one person.
Bear in mind that I'm not
Wait.
fighting anything. I'm running. I'm drinking
House
beer.
Brothers? Got that.
What if
Feel
we
good.
cloned you so you also had a twin?
Then it'd be game.
Okay.
Game on. Let's
All right.
Did you guys see the picture of me, Tyler, Blair, and Mark?
Mark? Yeah.
I'm like a head shorter than everybody else.
He's so
like
small.
I'm like everyone's little kid.
Chris Allen.
No.
Why don't you play bigs with Lone Wolf? No balls.
Who is still awake in North Carolina at 2 in the morning? That's my store champ list.
Steve, stop giving us lists. Stop it, Steve.
It's Lone Wolf Biggs in a 70-point bid.
Wait, guys, have you guys seen my Hanger Bay list? All right. So
Yes.
No one cares about you.
It's beautiful, guys. It's Lone Wolf, Youngster, and Fell's Wrath. That's it.
Hey,
I made that joke before it was funny. Actually, it was never funny.
I'll fight you.
All right, I think we're gonna close it out.
That was a good decision.
We're at that point where it's like
It's only going to get better from here.
yeah, pretty much.
There are more and more crates showing up, and that's like good for nobody.
Yeah. Let's represent.
Non-Ron-Con.
So
Non-Ron-Con, indeed.
So Gold Squadron.
Also, I see whiskey, and I need to make a friend.
Yeah, right. Hey.
Whiskey.
I need to make a friend with you. You and I are about to become best friends.
Speaking of closing, I have a favor tomorrow.
You
While
might
we
all have your
shit set
podcast.
up,
I think non-Ron-Con
Can we
might have
record
the
the
weird
did we just become best
moaning
friends?
of our outro with everybody?
Yes. Number of people.
The only person out
We
of
can make that
non-Ron-Con so
happen.
far that
All right.
hasn't made it is
Okay.
Thank you.
I mean, only one.
Our intro is strong now. We need an outro.
Right.
By the way, this is the
B,
best part
I
of
guess.
X-Wing.
Am I non-Ron?
Yeah.
Okay, then only two have played.
I don't give a fuck about my games tomorrow.
for tomorrow.
Only two have played.
I know.
So-
no, it's Ben, the Kato.
Ben wasn't at non-Ron-Con.
Ben Kavanaugh.
He wasn't at non-Ron-Con.
FYI, I give the
you, dog.
crates all the crap in the world, but I think they're hilarious. So, like every little bit of crap I give them on the forums, I want to go ahead and say is all in love.
Another show.
All right, I want to say something actually genuinely sincere
Go for it.
about Scum and Villainy Podcast.
Podcast.
I want to say something genuinely sincere about Scum and Villainy Podcast.
No, stop it.
I feel
You
a
stop
shoe
right
drop.
now.
They suck.
Yes. Good.
Get good.
All right, give a closing remark. This is how we can actually end it. Give a closing remark and then walk away. That's the only way we're.
Don't tell me out of my life.
Oh God, that's funny.
Yours,
Non-Ron-Con
Way
out.
tall.
non-Ron-Con.
Fortressing is the valley strategy. Let's go.
You can't typo on your insult out. That's not how that show
Oh.
works.
D, we can
I got
do
one.
this sincerely if you
All
want.
Oh no, you and me. We'll
We got
rock it out.
this. FYI, I love being burnt by these guys.
So that happened.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say I'm waiting for a crate to go 6-1.
Not gonna happen.
That's never gonna happen.
I'm throwing the gauntlet down.
No.
When the crates can beat me, that's hilarious.
See, look, we got the professionals now here, where we,
Oh, shit.
one person talks at a time. It's pretty great.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
Stop breaking shit back there. Stop it.
All right.
Money, okay.
All right. Come on, D.
All right, just a couple reminders for everybody who's watching right now. Right here on the Twitch, well, we're going to be streaming. Like I said, me and Calvin are going to be doing rounds 1 to 3, and then me and a bunch of other people are going to be doing for the rest of the games.
Wait a second. Are you doing rounds without me?
I mean, if you want to do the whole day with me, it would be you and me all day. But I wanted to give you a break.
I don't think you understand, D. Like, I would do anything.
That would honestly be great, so I don't have to babysit him. Like I know he's being taken care of. Also, we talked about Patreon before.
Yep.
One of the nice things about like everyone else's Patreon is they like do cool shit for the community. Scum and Villainy, we buy you beer. So if you show up to Worlds and you're a Patreon subscriber, we'll buy you a beer.
That is true.
So if you haven't already got one,
That's part of why I'm saucy today.
Yeah, he's a little drunk. He's a little drunk.
Every time I buy you one, I buy myself one.
That's how it works.
That's
It's a
how
great
that's how it
system.
works.
So yeah, come hit us up. We'll get you some beer.
For sure. Thanks for watching. You want to close it out? You do. I like.
Let me go ahead and say because the crates are gone, so we can actually do something sincere.
For sure.
I want to go ahead and thank once again the X-Wing community for being so wonderful. It really is.
Yes.
Once again, when you think about it, I don't know if there really is a competitive game. I mean, when my understanding is oh my God.
They're multiplying again. I don't know what to do
My
about
understanding is that the X-Wing is the best-selling miniatures game in the United States or in the world right now, right? So
It is.
the fact that we really still casual with each other and a very loving community says a lot about us and says a lot about the community at large. And I thank everyone that really embraces, Star Wars, I guess, the light side and all that. So
I really do appreciate the X-Wing community for being so
Love
much
it.
fun.
Yes.
Like, as a community, we are like a barrel full of monkeys fun, right? Like, we really are. Like,
Oh, yeah.
and that's great.
If you
And the
come to
fact
one of
that
these
we-
events
the
and don't
fact
have
that we
fun-
get to enjoy that is absolutely great, and I wouldn't trade it for the world, right?
Yes.
So that's all I'll end with.
It's great.
If you can manage to get to one of these events, like Worlds, Nationals, Gen Con, and you don't have fun, like, dude, that's on you.
Everybody
Like,
is
everyone
so
else
happy
having
to
so much
see you,
fun.
right? Like, everybody is so happy.
There's so many great people. Like, seriously, come say hi.
You want to give
Holy
some
shit.
love? Give some love to the people before we go?
Oh, you're about.
D's,
we're closing it out.
We're done.
Yeah. D's just a happy, wonderful.
No, it was all your minions. Use the other one. Use the other one.
Double fisted. What were we talking about? Just
We're
come to
just-
Worlds.
Just giving people
Hey,
the
store
love.
Give out love to the Hollow
I love all of X-Wing. Go to store champs. Go to regionals if you can. I know it's expensive, but if you love the game, and we all do, it's worth every penny.
Yeah, and I'll say before I got involved in X-Wing, I played a lot of baseball. I know it doesn't look like it, right? But I had a bunch of injuries. Knees went, feet went, arm went. I couldn't play anymore. It took a long time to figure out something that I really wanted to get into, and within a couple weeks, I knew that this was for me. You know, just like we talked about the community, it's an amazing thing, and I'm glad to be a part of it. And I look forward to us continuing to build this game and seeing how it evolves over time, right? Because, you know, we're how many years into X-Wing now? This is year 3.5.
Yeah, I'm OG, and I've been going 5 years. I'm OG. I've been going 5 years.
2 waves a year.
2 waves a year. There you go. So 5 years in, I mean, who knows what it's going to look like in 5 more years? X-Wing 2.0 question mark? All right.
If Lyle and D have anything to say with it,
we're making.
We'd have another 4 hours of pushing 2.0.
That was our last live class 6 months ago. But we're gonna do this again, this live thing, a year from now, wherever we do it. We'll see you at Worlds hopefully in the future.
And thanks, Dion and Gold Squadron. This is just amazing. You guys are killing it.
We're just.
Someone likes his gear.
I like gear for sure.
Fair.
No, yeah, I like to do it right. But you know, I'm a fan of all your guys' podcasts. I listen to everybody, really do.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Even the Krayts.
I was about to ask.
Even the Krayts. You go through my phone and you just like, oh, trash. Yeah.
I'm gonna skip that.
That's crap, man. But thank you everybody for watching. Let's sleep well. Let's enjoy tomorrow. Gold Squadron, Mynocks Squadron, Scum and Villainy, Krayts, stay on target. Who else was here today? That's it.
Evergreen
Squadron, all the squadrons. Out.
Thank you, Galactic Holonet, and good hunting.